Yeah, yeah. For everybody at home that doesn't know what Game of Favorites is, speak now. Game of Favorites is a game show.
Hal, thanks so much
Kairos
for
and
the
Feeble
raid,
Blobber
dude.
and Riff are all going to be guests on that game show on Friday, which will be
Dude,
fun.
Scruffy, what's up,
And
dude?
Crimsonite
I just
was
joined the
on
VC,
2 weeks
so
ago.
I am like
and the week
learning
before,
the
I
game.
think.
I'm having to move fast. They've already
Maybe.
added me
Junie-
in. I get in super
Last
fast.
week.
I believe Junie and Bree have both been on regularly too.
Yeah.
You're.
You're.
You're
You're
You're.
Riff, I'm going to send the
You're-
string together invite to you as well.
Okay,
I've-
sick.
I don't plan on sharing chat since we have secret roles.
Okay, good.
So it
good
doesn't.
call.
Yeah, yeah. So that means that you can conspire with your chat if you're evil, or investigate with your chat if you're good.
yeah.
I am rooting for the murderer, no
Why-
matter if I'm good or evil. Of
Why
course.
am I pushing stuff?
Nice.
Why are you doing that?
See
I
what
don't. I
inspired
don't
me.
know how I'm doing this.
Go back to the
I'm
top
just
left
pushing
corner
stuff now.
And select the hand-looking icon in the top left corner.
Why should I? Why was I doing that with a pencil?
Because
Um,
have you ever heard of the term pencil pushers?
No, what do they do?
They push with their pencils. I'm
What do
going
they-
live.
Oh, okay.
What a pal! Thanks
I
so
mean,
much
you
for
can
the
still
raid,
talk.
dude.
I'm just going live.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're going
I really
live.
appreciate it.
Oops, what did I do?
All right,
Whoa, your
so-
cards!
Arcane,
What
thanks for the
happened,
follow.
buddy?
Nice show.
Sorry,
I don't know.
what happened.
I'll save
Somebody
you.
was
I don't
messing
know what
with
happened. It wasn't me.
What?
I'm organizing. Dog fur.
Wait, somebody's messing with Ben. Can I help?
Okay,
No,
should be connecting.
I fixed it.
Good thing I.
You're welcome.
Good thing I hid the game. Or didn't change screens really yet. So,
Look.
yee.
Yeah, I don't really expect. It is good to be careful, but I don't usually have problems with trolls in our corner of the internet,
Riff, where are you?
which is
Oh, I
nice.
am here.
Well,
do you see my hand? I'm making circles.
No, where's your hand?
My hand is here. Do
You're
I gotta-
green?
Here, wait. What if I drew? Wait, I can
Where
draw,
are
right?
you?
No, Riff, you're
Oh,
a
I don't have
spectator, so
permission
you
to
need to be
draw.
assigned a color. What color do
Yeah.
you want?
Oh.
Brown,
Let's
yellow,
do
blue, or
blue.
pink?
Yeah, we saved
that's
this
Nope, you're
room
being
for
pink.
you.
Yes!
Now
you're
Now my hand
pink.
is pink.
We're
now I'm pink.
neighbors!
You can
No.
change your
oh my
color.
Gosh.
You
Why
can
would you
change your
make
color
him
if you want
change
blue.
it?
Because it was funny.
He's
I mean, do what you want, Riff.
handsome.
It's just funny.
Wow.
All right. So, Riff, I am dealing your cards here.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
If you do want to be blue, feel free. Just drag the cards along with you.
Of course.
Why
Um,
would you do that?
Oh.
Just stay here. With me.
Well,
wanna change
he's going to
colors.
be next to you either way. Pink John
I'll
Halo
add
seems to
an
work
extra
for Riff.
investigator.
Yeah.
2,
All right.
3, 4, 5. We need one less badge than the number of players. Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Here you go.
I guess.
That's me
Oh.
right now.
Yeah, Pitoni, if you want the forensic investigator to start, you can. And then the rest of us, or if Riff wants it, well, I think
Chat-
one of the streamers should have it. And I am like the least streamer of the streamers, so
Okay, yeah, tell you what. So that I can help keep that'll help me
Lou?
like just make sure
Babidi
chat is
babidi bye.
caught up a little bit better and answer questions. So I'll go ahead and be forensic this time. That does sound nice. So I will search this deck and steal. I am a scientist.
a shienshist.
But how can we trust you?
All right, everyone else, hover over the deck right here, and then
Uh,
just press
Should
the
we
one on
start
your
drawing
keyboard.
this?
This
This
guy.
deck? That guy?
Yeah, Bree,
Oh, I'm pushing
Bree,
again.
you're gonna
Sorry,
have to change back
sorry,
to the
sorry.
hand.
Oh, I'm not a hand. I'm an eraser. Sorry. Give me
So
that.
do we
Did it
just-
work?
We press 1 on the
Yep.
keyboard, you said?
Oh, I have it. Hold on, let me go
Yeah,
check.
hover it and press 1. The number you press is how many cards you draw.
Okay.
So, Riff,
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
Okay.
Is this mine?
You guys can't see it,
Yep.
right?
Go ahead and hover over, press 1. Yeah, if you look at everyone else's hands, like right in front of them, you'll see that they just have the card back showing face up.
Riff, I'm
Um,
looking
and
at your
then, like,
card.
If I
What the
press
heck?
F
Oh.
a whole bunch while
Oh.
hovering over it, it flips it over. you'll see both sides are identical for me,
You don't see anything.
Oh.
or for you guys. So, alrighty. Pitoni
All right.
is a
So, I'm
forensic
going to-
investigator. So everyone else
Yeah,
gets
let me
a
lead you guys
badge.
through setup. Everyone should have a badge.
Mhm.
One of you is the murderer. Congratulations. You
really
might
good.
That's
sweat.
not.
I want
Alright.
everyone to
Chat on the murderer. What do I do?
press the B
This is too soon.
key
I don't
on
know
your
the rules.
keyboard,
For
and it
blind
should
mode.
make you blind.
Blind.
I'm blind.
Oh,
But wait, Pitoni,
also
I'm
get rid
Daredevil.
of-
I can like hear the colors.
make sure that. Wait, hold on. Is there a way to make?
Your
Shapes
colors.
and colors.
Murder June.
We can
can smell
definitely
shapes.
Discord
my neighbor.
if that's what you need.
We're supposed to love our neighbors. Scruffy.
We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
physically close our eyes too. How about
Okay,
that?
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Everybody, physically close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. So if you are the murderer, then go ahead and wait. If you are the murderer, then go ahead and like shake your hand around so I can see you. Excellent. Now, if you are the murderer, go ahead and point to one of your red cards and one of your blue cards. That's going to be the evidence that ties you to the murder.
You can hover over it and press tab to point.
Yeah, you can press tab over it. That actually would be helpful. Excellent. And one more card of the other color.
Is it one of each color?
Yes.
Or is it
Yeah.
3 total? Okay, I couldn't remember which way it was.
Excellent. Good. All right. Go ahead and put your mouse back to where it started.
Everyone can just
And-
wiggle their mouses.
Yeah, everyone wiggle your mouses a little bit. Thank you very much.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Excellent. And then we have no
Remove
other special
blindfolds.
roles. So go ahead and everyone remove your blindfolds, all of that. Cool. Cool, cool,
Oh,
cool,
it's dark
cool.
in there.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it
Uh,
was supposed to be dark. I could
My eyes were
see the light.
closed.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
sweet. So now at this part of the game, oh
Mhm.
boy, this is a lot of
Yeah.
pressure. At this part of the game, I'm going to be putting out these scenes, and I'm going to start issuing out clues. As soon as I issue the first clue, you are welcome to start thinking about it. You're also allowed to read into things like the order that I choose, because I don't have to do these in any order.
Okay.
You're also allowed to read into things like I don't know if whether I put a clue down slowly or decisively. Anything you want in that respect. You have full power to read into any of this. It's all clues. It's all clues. Now I'm going to mute, and good luck figuring things out. Goodbye.
Bye. I miss him
Oh.
already.
Okay.
Alrighty, boys. We got this.
Boys and girls.
I
and cheeses.
think it was Riff.
What?
Yep. he
Yeah,
knows
me
exactly what
too.
he's doing.
Cause why not?
Look,
What?
look, he's got ice
AI.
skates. What
It's
kind?
AI
What
cat.
kind? What kind of a degenerate has ice skates? You know?
Oh, I love
And a
skates.
machine.
Wait, that's wonderful.
Oh, it was Judy too.
Oh wait, you mean like the evidence? Well, let me go look. Let me see what you got going on. Tea?
No, you don't.
Wait,
yeah, yeah.
look,
Who
Hey,
drinks
Judy, why do
tea?
you have
If
an
I wanted-
axe?
Look, if I
Eh?
wanted
Oh, I don't even
to-
know what I got. Hold on, let me see what
If
I
I
got.
wanted
Why
to
do you
take
have
over the
an
world
axe?
and start the AI revolution today, I could.
Yeah.
But I
We're
have
So I've
good.
got
ropes
an,
We're good.
and
an
connections.
axe to peek with you. Hold on, let me go see what Pitoni is doing.
Is this your way of saying that you would have murdered somebody with something more computery, like fiber
Well,
optics?
Well, you see,
Oh,
if
wait
if
a
I
minute.
murder,
Oh,
then I won't
wire.
have, then I won't
Wire.
have somebody
Wire?
to overthrow. You know.
Or
He's
give
got a
the
wire and
AI
fiber
a little
optics.
dunk on the rubbing alcohol.
Wait,
Hmm.
I did see that.
Oh, he placed something. What
Ooh.
did he place?
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria as the location.
Ooh.
Cafeteria. There's tea
What
in the
are we
cafeteria.
eating today, boys?
Well, you know, Feeble
Bro.
has a knife and fork and juice.
Hey,
I
look.
wonder.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, how
no.
convenient would that be?
It wasn't me. Okay.
Okay, we got
do it.
juice, we
Here.
got
It's
We got
That is a-
I
folding
mean, Judy also
chair.
has
Knife and fork
cake,
and
so.
juice.
folding chair, lunchbox. Look at the lunchbox.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I do
Hey!
have a lunchbox. That's
Gotta
You
be
have
the
a
lunch
whole
box.
lunchbox,
That's so
Bree.
true.
Ooh.
What
Who
the
else
heck?
has food related?
Okay, cafeteria.
Sand? You can eat sand, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It
if you
does need
try.
sand. If you're not playing volleyball, right? In the sand, you know.
Well, I mean, exams are written in a school, and
Oh,
schools
oh,
have
oh,
cafeterias, so.
Judy
Was
has
that-
cake.
Sorry, is that in between neat or untidy?
It's got to be on one of them, so it looks like
He's
neat.
got
specifically, he
cake.
said.
Was this a clue that P.
Neat
Tony left, by the way? I'm
clothes.
still kind of learning the rules, but
This is.
Oh, slow hesitance.
Yeah, so I guess real quick for Riff, since you mentioned
Poison.
it.
Poisoning. It's the
Pete
cake.
Tony is the
Neat.
forensic scientist,
right.
so he's going to mark on each of these 6 cards exactly one spot with the
Oh,
bullets. And then we'll each take turns deliberating over who we think it is based on the cards that are out in front of us. And then I
was the-
believe
What was the
we
first
That was
bullet?
can-
slow.
Poisoning.
Ooh,
we can
juice.
spend
And
our
Dawn.
badge
People
to
totally.
accuse somebody.
That
Can you
makes
guys hear me?
sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
So
Then
Neat,
Scissors.
Dawn,
Okay, so another hint is
and-
dawn.
poisoning.
And
Dawn,
Weekday.
cafeteria, neat,
Huh?
poisoning.
okay. I
So
think
wait,
it could be any time he was
who's
waving
placing
it
it?
around.
Weekday.
Papa Pizza Tony is placing
Then-
them.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's placing them.
Oh.
So he got to see who the killer is
Okay.
and what items.
Oh, I see.
they
So
use.
he's actually moving these. I'm just getting distracted by
Yep.
all the hands around here. But okay,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
actually moving them.
Yeah, if you look at the
Yeah.
color of the hand and the color of the name in the top right, it'll tell you who's
Look-
doing what.
But look at the color of his skin.
If you're so quiet,
Yes,
I need to
yeah.
make you louder.
We are very not colorblind to here.
We
Area
got
poisoning.
weekday, dawn.
All right. All right,
Someone
so I know
was
it
having
looks bad.
breakfast.
Weekday. Okay. So
I
like
know it looks bad
so
for me.
like
you
a
did this
school
intentionally, Feeble.
thing. So like a
Oh,
school.
a
I-
school.
I didn't do anything, okay?
A squela.
It's
So-
either the juice
Except
or the
Kikarius
cake
doesn't have like
or
anything
the
food
lunchbox.
related. He has like weekday and like sort of
Guys,
related, but
I mean, Junie has a liquid drug and like
it's
Junie
Dawn.
has a liquid drug and a
Wait,
cake.
The juice.
could
No.
easily
It's Junie.
it
Oh.
could be.
It's-
But
who
Dawn-
would
It
think-
wait,
All right,
who
hold
has
on.
cake
There's
and
also-
Dawn? I mean,
yeah.
Who would think of that?
Dawn.
There's thin,
like-
there's
Oh, yeah.
weekday.
That's
Like,
evening, right?
Eggs you
There's
usually eat in
dawn.
the morning.
Or dawn is
I
before
mean, I
morning.
almost want to
Wait,
solve
no,
this
dawn's
now
before
just to be anticlimactic.
Sure.
Yeah,
Give
but
it your
it's more
best
fun
effort.
if we
Good
just
luck, Riff.
crush our enemies and hear the lamentations of their women.
What?
You can have
Lunchbox
neat.
and
Well, yeah, because
Gunpowder?
fork and knife is neat.
It also could be Bree,
oh yeah.
see,
right?
the
Lunchbox and pesticide.
no, but
That's
it's
right,
gone.
sir.
Why would you
Pesticide.
put
Like-
gone if
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
if it's
Feeble
fine,
Blobber
you
though
do
has eggs and juice, which is very dawn.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Let's.
Yeah,
both
like I'm
eggs and
feeling like
juice.
knife
It
and
cannot
fork
be
and
both
Oh, it
eggs.
could be,
eggs.
yeah, it
Because
could
eggs,
be,
you,
but
eggs you
still-
usually eat
Knife.
in the morning.
but I still think it's the juice because it's like poison.
Fine. If you guys want to accuse me, go ahead. Burn your thing.
I don't want to
So,
turn in my
let's-
badge.
This account, guys. If right, just like if P Tony is the forensic, he doesn't get a vote, and then say
Yep.
it's Feeble. That means we have 5 votes among the people who actually are trying to get
Among
this right.
us.
Okay.
Amogus.
Bacteria- Poisoning. Dawn,
I
there's
just-
just too many.
All right.
things. There's
We're also not
Um,
anyway, so.
As you continue to deliberate, I don't know, 1 minute warning before we start doing presentations. So
we got
start
'em,
thinking
Chad.
about that.
We got them, Chad.
Okay.
They have no
Okay.
idea. They
So
have no idea.
I think we have to try juice and fork and knife because that's neat and it's morning, and then eggs and fork and knife.
I do agree.
Huh.
Oh, and these all have their own categories too. I just
Wait.
noticed. Okay.
Here's the thing. Pete Tony did
Categories.
use fork and knife and juice as the example. So it makes
Thank you so
sense to
much,
divert
Ultima.
our attention by
Ultimus.
using those
Mhm.
as the starter crime.
A red herring?
Yes.
No, that is it, but we think, oh, it can't be that because that was the example. It'd be too obvious. Which makes it the answer.
Okay.
All right, are we
It's
ready to
not
begin
me, though.
presentations?
It starts
I
with
think-
clarity or left, so it starts with Bree.
Oh.
Yes, correct.
Okay, I'll turn in my badge first. I want to do
Uh,
fork and knife.
Hold
and
on.
juice.
To clarify,
Hold
you don't have to turn in your badge for the presentations. You only
I
turn in
wanna-
the badge when you do an
I
accusation.
want to turn in my badge.
I
Okay.
want to accuse.
She wants to
This
risk
job
it
is
all.
hard.
He's like, I don't need any
Say
more.
that again. You're saying juice and knife and juice and fork and knife.
and fork.
The answer is no. Thank you for your badge.
Whoa.
Yay, I'm
guys.
fired.
Petonio,
I told you.
I don't
Okay.
trust
Would you like to
you.
do a presentation also?
Uh, is it important? Like, we don't have to come up with a consensus. We could just, if we think
Correct.
it's
Everyone
okay.
gets their own guess. I mean,
Oh,
you're on a
got you.
team, but
Oh,
everyone gets
okay.
their own guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great.
All right,
Okay.
Bree, do you have a presentation to give? You have 30 seconds if you want it.
Huh?
Or you
Wait, presentation?
Why not, right?
What am I presenting?
just your thoughts on what people should pay attention to. You get 30 seconds where
Oh.
nobody is allowed to interrupt you.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Dawn morning. Rocky.
Rise
That's
and
it.
shine. It's eggy
And
time.
scene.
All right, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Up next is Crimsonite.
Wakey, wakey, it's eggs and fork and knifey. Or possibly scissors.
Um,
I'm done.
did you want to
I'm
guess?
not accusing yet. We get
Oh,
more
okay.
information.
Oh, I see.
All
I see.
right.
You get more information? Since when?
Yeah, there's later round.
Ben, do you want to take over moderating these sorts of conversations? As the mute, I feel like I'm doing too much talking.
Me?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
tell
sure.
people who to go next. Thank you.
All right. Is that it, Crimsonite?
Yep, I'm done.
Kai Raz.
Okay, so I think I'm just surveying, and I just want to point out who actually has evidence that is compatible with what we know, right? So Junie has liquid drug, pill, lipstick, and cake, all of which are compatible with poison. Cake
Lipstick?
is particularly compatible.
Lipstick you can put on in the morning.
Yeah, you can. And also, cake is compatible with cafeteria. Riff has
Guys, they have no
tea
idea.
leaves and alcohol,
no
which are
idea.
both compatible with poison. Whether the alcohol is compatible with the cafeteria is good. Your call. I'm having trouble actually seeing Ben as the poisoner in this case because I don't know how you get, because the murder weapon needs to be something I feel like that could be used to poison. So he's got to cut those eggs
I see.
open with a knife and fork and then stick poison inside of them somehow, which seems like a
Oh.
stretch.
But also,
Um,
poison isn't like one of his.
It's
You know.
Kakyrus's time to talk. Sorry, Riff.
Yeah, and that's
Oh my bad.
And then Bridie has pesticide, which is very compatible with poison, and the lunchbox, which is compatible with a cafeteria murder, but I'm not sure if it's really anything. I don't think I've got much that really screams cafeteria here, except for notebook. And I guess in theory, a towel could be put with poison on a murder weapon if you want to take it that far. But I'm not sure if that's the most intuitive read of the situation. And I don't think anything in Crimsonite.
Sure.
Oh, I guess the illegal drug suggests poison, but
Great.
nothing in Crimsonite suggests cafeteria to
Sure.
me at all. That's it.
All right. Junie, your turn to
Mhm.
present.
How many seconds do I have?
About 30. That was a little long, but it's for first round, so I'm gonna be.
You
lenient.
know, it kind of looks like me, but it's not. I rest my case.
Is that it?
I
Yep.
believe you, Judy.
Okay. Riff?
I believe in you and that it is you, Judy.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Now that I'm kind of getting a better understanding, my presentation's not going to be all that great, but yeah, I mean, just taking account of who has poison, right? Which, I mean, I do look kind of sus in that department with alcohol, and then Junie has the liquid drugs and a
Mhm.
cake. So I mean, yeah. I honestly I don't think it's feeble then in that line of thinking because I don't see anything I don't know how far the imagination goes with this game. Like if he has to have like
As far as he
a
wants it.
card, as far as then he can definitely poison the eggs. In my mind. But like I don't know. You know, I don't think it. You know, it could be, but I don't see poisony things. And then
Mhm.
yeah, I mean that's about it. I still can't.
All right.
I haven't looked at everyone, but that's the best I got.
That's okay. I mean, we have future rounds. All right, mine. I'll try to be quick about this. So I think Kyros's evaluation was pretty good of everything. I definitely think that my strongest candidates are Bree and Junie, with Riff being a strong-ish third. Kairos, I don't see anything yet. The exam paper maybe, but it was cafeteria, not school, so I'm much more leaning towards Junie and Bree. What makes me lean away from Bree though is she did burn her badge immediately on an accusation against me, which if you're like if you're playing the murderer, you're not going to do that. You're going to try to goad other people into burning their badges for false accusations. So that's all I have to say. All right.
I think that's everyone.
All right, we start round 2 now.
Yes,
round
two.
which
So you have
I'll
stuff
just
to do.
and so it'll be the same thing where you guys get some time to talk, and then Feeble knows what. I'll just mute up again. Feeble's doing a great job.
Yeah, so we all can continue to talk. He's going to draw a new tile from this deck. and replace
Oh,
one of
that's
these.
neat. Let me see.
Ooh.
So
If I don't have a badge, can I keep talking or no?
I don't see why not.
you can keep talking. In fact, you'll still get a spot to do your 30-second
sweet.
accusation thing. So
Okay.
you can still try to
I just
convince
can't
the
guess
rest of
again
us
anymore.
of something. Yes.
Okay. Cool,
So
cool,
if you think you have a winning proposition, you'll have to beg for one of us to use our badge on your behalf.
I'll do it, Bree.
cool. Wow.
Well, that was
I
quick.
can always count
That
on
was easy.
Junie.
So just to be clear, Pitoni, you replaced this weekend, weekday, spring, summer, autumn, winter card with this peaceful, struggling, frightened, in pain, blank, angry card.
Correct.
Okay.
Peaceful.
And you chose peaceful.
Oh.
But he was poisoned. What was he poisoned?
I mean, some people think poisoning is a peaceful way to go. It's not. It's horrifying.
Not if
But
it's
Well, it
Arsenal.
depends what the poison is. It could be sleepy medicine.
I
Depends on your
guarantee you,
attitude.
it's
Could be
still
alcohol
horrifying.
poisoning.
Okay.
It could be alcohol.
But as St. Peter said, who drinks alcohol before 9 o'clock? And this is dawn. This is like early morning.
I mean, we only have dawn.
Okay. So
But it's not like even
neat.
morning.
You could drink
neat is a
tea.
way of preparing a mixed drink. You can make a drink neat.
So maybe-
So that could be.
This
I
is where
still
my
think-
not drinking
It is about the
alcohol comes in.
clothes, but
Cafeteria is such knife and fork with eggs.
Yeah, but it's clearly not me. You guys went with the like.
Okay, what
Right,
else is on the
clearly not
list?
you.
What else is on the list? Out of the options.
Thin,
Cafeteria, dormitory, elevator,
Thin.
toilet, classroom, playground. Where else would you eat though?
Like if all like like
Mm.
that's such a helpful clue.
Here is the one that's throwing me off too.
Tea.
What's the one that's throwing you off?
I mean, tea is kind
Cafeteria.
of peaceful. I don't know. Alcohol in the tea could kind of work.
That's
That's
what
like-
I'm thinking.
Yeah, like thin, peaceful, dawn, neat. Like dawn and cafeteria are the two that are making
Well, then
me.
go ahead and do that. You can accuse.
I'm saying, and I'm unsure.
His
We
cake
can
is not-
accuse at any
cake is
time.
not- there's
You
nothing
may
about-
accuse at any time. You turn in your badge and you state your accusation. If you're incorrect, Peter will say no, and then you're still in the game. Like you can still talk, but you're done accusing.
Okay, I want to do that. Here's my badge. I
Okay.
made it purple just for you.
Oh, look at
Here
that.
you go. I want Riff tea alcohol.
Yes. Wow.
Hey!
Give me my
Oh,
badge
okay.
back right now. Give me that.
No!
You got it. I don't know how. That was rough. Wow.
No!
Because
Tough,
everyone was.
Judy.
I knew it wasn't
Officer,
me.
You're making a
I think it's
mistake.
hilarious how I immediately said it was Riff before anything happened.
Yeah, I thought that too, and I didn't want to dogpile him because that would have been funny. But like, I didn't.
I mean, I just did it for the funnies. I had no information.
That's
Yeah, I didn't
amazing.
either. I just
I had
figured.
no idea what you were talking about with ice skates until I read my cards, the rest of them.
Yeah, no, you had so like generally the strategy is supposed to be that you like read everybody's hints and see where you
And
can
then you-
blend in
Yeah,
the
you
best.
pick
Mhm,
a
mhm,
blue
Um,
that matches
and-
a bunch of other people's, or an orange that matches a bunch of other people's stuff.
And
So-
as the clue giver, usually you're supposed to make sure you take a once over and look at everybody's cards first.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that, so
No.
mhm. What's the difference between the gray one and the orange one?
technically the gray one is the means of the murder.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
the red one is just a general clue, something else that was present.
Yeah, so
Um,
something that
Sorry,
helped
guys.
us. Yeah. All right, so everyone
Oh, yeah.
get your roll card, add it back
my
to the
card
stack
was the
here.
accomplice. I think that kind of got added back when we added
Did I do
risk.
it?
Oh, yeah, you weren't supposed to be an accomplice.
So yeah.
Oh,
I'm
LOL.
pretty sure I did it right, but maybe I accidentally added the accomplice instead of
Everyone was
the-
trying to sabotage me. That's crazy.
Do we want to add in an accomplice and a witness this time around to make things more exciting?
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
mode.
And we can also
I couldn't
everybody
do
go
it,
ahead
chat.
and
I couldn't do it. That was rough. Dang, this game is
you
so.
can put your cards
complicated.
back and draw.
Or-
I get it. Okay, I get
Or
it.
you can
discard
discard them,
them.
and then we can redraw completely.
yeah, let's
one.
discard.
How do you
That sounds smart. You
So-
press
Discard.
G,
Uh,
then you'll group a whole bunch. Well,
left
click and
click
drag over
and drag
sorry, you
over
go
them
ahead.
like a little box.
Oh.
And then
Oh yeah, the like yeah. Group. Aha. Oh, I missed
How
it.
do I group?
And then to draw your new set of cards, just hover over the deck.
You
Nope,
take-
Crimsonite.
Oh,
And
okay.
you take
Yeah,
these
we're-
with.
Make
We're
sure you shuffle
shit.
the deck first.
No, we're not.
How do I group this?
Here are some bad cards that I
We're
don't want
cycling
anymore.
out the ones we just did.
Here you
That
go.
way we don't get any
you go.
redos.
Oh,
so we
So
should-
hover over the deck and press 4 for
Four?
the
Is
number
this
of
the-
cards you're gonna draw.
So
Oh,
is-
okay.
which one is the one that we discard to just up here on the axe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
discard.
Wait, I
The
put
face
them
up
in my
ones
hand
are
on
discards.
accident.
A
That's not what I
love
meant.
letter.
Probably
Letter.
after a game or two, we'll shuffle them back in. But
How do
Alright,
I?
Did?
how do
we
I-
have 7
Oh
players.
my
Put these
gosh.
back.
Oh my gosh. So not cute.
Wait, guys, how do I group these? and
Murder
put them back?
Do we want to do accomplice or accomplice and witness? I think
Oh my
just
gosh,
start with the
I've been muted
accomplice.
this whole time, guys. How do I?
Oh,
How do I bring
Sorry,
these?
Red.
How do I bring these back and shuffle them? How did you do that? You grabbed them all at once.
You just hover over it, hold left click until it lifts up off the ground, and then drag it over.
Okay. Where do
Yeah.
I put this?
And then if you want to put it into a deck, you just put it over that and let it fall. And then hover over these two and press 4 once each on them.
Love
Guys,
letter.
hey, wait.
I see.
Oops.
Wait, how did I end up with? Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, really, there's enough of them that it's probably fine if we get duplicates. But at least for the first couple rounds, I would like to avoid.
Oh,
Oh,
my-
gosh. Oh,
Who
gosh.
did this?
All right, give me a second. All right, we're all
Rewind
good.
time.
All
right.
Complete.
So
What?
we're adding in a new role. Most of this is going to be the same. The accomplice and the murderer will know each other. The accomplice is trying to help the murderer get away.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
They'll get
I
woken
see.
up at the same time as the murderer, but they just will look.
Yep. So
Right.
the accomplice will not choose anything. The accomplice can be accused, but accusing the accomplice doesn't do anything.
Pete's like, no, I didn't. Sorry, I'll take care of that in a moment. Just
The goal of the accomplice is to screw up everyone else. So the accomplice wants to make false accusations, try to convince people that
Hmm.
somebody other than the murderer is the murderer.
Yeah.
But we
Basically.
can't
Oh,
convict
okay.
the accomplice. We can't get them out. of
Correct.
No, there's no way to
Yeah.
remove them from play.
Okay. Sweet.
I mean, they get their one vote, but I mean, the murderer and accomplice votes don't matter because they
It
don't. They
also-
just want everyone else to spend their votes.
Mhm.
It also creates mind games because the accomplice, like if a murderer is trying to throw out too many red herrings, then people might start saying, "Looks like you're trying to just confuse us all."
Yep.
But if so, they usually tend to be a little more low key. But an accomplice can get away with that, and so now we start to get paranoid about your theories are trash. You're probably the accomplice. Ah!
Yeah, but they might actually be the murderer, right?
That's true too. Yeah, you could do a double bluff.
Yep. Or you can do a triple bluff. Anyways,
Whoa.
Tony, do you want to be the forensic scientist again, or do we just want to shuffle up and randomize everything now?
Since Riff is also a streamer, Riff, if you want to be the forensic, I offer that to you, or we can make it random.
I think I can do the forensic.
Okay, sweet.
There you go.
These weapons and stuff are crazy.
Do I have to?
Oops.
Oh,
Oh, what it?
Huh?
Huh?
What just happened?
It
so
doesn't
you just
matter.
got your
Riff-
roll.
Riff got an extra
Oh,
card,
got it.
but it
Okay.
doesn't matter because
Oh.
Riff is the guy who gets
Right.
to know the roles. So,
Okay.
Oh,
so yeah,
I think
Riff,
it's
you'll
Riff
be the
again.
forensic scientist.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a problem because he's working for us. So yeah, Riff, you'll take us through the sequence. The
Okay.
sequence is you tell all of us to close our eyes.
Mhm.
You tell the murderer to wake up.
Mhm.
You tell the murderer to choose one blue and one red card.
Right.
Make sure, write down or take a note somewhere so you remember what those were.
Okay.
Then tell the accomplice to wake up to identify, and tell the accomplice and murderer to identify each other. Tell them to go back asleep, and then
Okay.
wiggle their arms.
Okay.
Also,
Take it away.
I'm beginning to doubt that the blindfold is super helpful because it has a log of who put on a blindfold, and that can be a bit of a clue.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's true. Everyone,
That's
close
actually
your
funny.
eyes.
close your physical.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose we
That's
could
actually
also
funny.
at the end
I
everyone
put
could
on the
spam the blindfold.
blindfolds.
But yeah, so I'm
Yeah, we
just
can all-
closing my
we can all
actual eyes
blindfold.
and
That's
hide
actually
my
now.
really
screen.
funny.
I
We all
like the
blind-
curtain. I just
Okay.
like it. It's pretty.
It is fun. You can do that if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna
throw
do it
people
just
off
so
by
there's
using
no chance. But make sure everyone just spam blindfold a whole bunch.
Yeah, when
As
we
well
when we
as
come
wiggle
out
your
of blindfold,
mouse.
just spam the B
Um,
button.
For
Oh,
the-
yeah.
you'll be fine.
I just have one more question. For these cause of death, location, and whatnot, are these the set ones that I have to use?
So you have to use the purplish pinkish one. Then there are the 4 green locations. You pick one of those 4,
Right.
and then the remaining
Okay.
4 orange ones are drawn from the top of the deck at random.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
But you don't do that until you go through the whole
Sequence.
rigmarole of murderer.
Cool. Okay. Everyone, close your eyes. Will the murderer wake up and shake their hand sporadically? Okay. Murderer, please choose one red card and then one gray card. Okay, let me note that. Awesome. What was it? Accomplice. Go ahead and open your eyes. Both of you shake your hands. Shake each other's hand. Is the murderer supposed to know the accomplice, by the way?
They are supposed to know each other, I believe.
Perfect. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, both of you close your eyes. And everyone can wake up.
Shake your hands, press B a whole
Everyone
bunch.
shake your-
Probably good.
It didn't work.
If anyone
Is
wants
the,
to do the work to figure that out, congrats. You cheated.
Ta-da!
Okay.
I thought hold on, a quick clarifier. Is the accomplice supposed to know what the relevant information is? The means and the hold on, where would that be? As
well as the
as
solution to the crime.
yeah. So
Oh, well,
I think we need to
everyone
well,
close your eyes
Close your
again.
eyes.
everyone close your eyes
Okay.
again.
My eyes are shut.
All right. I guess accomplice and murderer are supposed to wake up then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Accomplish. Accomplice and murder. Open your eyes. Accomplice. Go over to the murderer and note the 2 cards selected.
High five.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay. I'm just gonna assume you know because you can't talk. So go ahead. Put your hands back. Everyone shake. And everyone open your eyes.
Bambi again.
Hey.
Wow.
Spamby. I think I saw.
All right,
that
here we
movie.
go.
A deer made
Alright.
of spam? No thanks.
Mmm.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Ooh. I
Just
guess.
wait till Bambi is
Oh.
not.
And then
I can
everyone-
start. I can start putting these on.
Overdose.
Yeah,
Should we
do
also
the
Yeah.
note that
bullet.
Riff is not. Riff cannot be. all
Yeah,
of these.
Riff is not
Yeah,
in
it
this.
can't. Riff is not a murderer this time.
Yeah.
Wow, good
Please
job,
don't vote
Riff.
for me.
Look, you
I think it's
improved.
Riff.
Sorry.
I think
Sorry,
it's Riff too.
Tess.
I think we should rise up against science. It's Riff.
So yeah, Riff,
Yeah,
you pick one of these
using the
4.
power of science.
I think you'll draw
Hey.
4 of these.
Crimsonite, can you explain how briefs might have been one of your murder weapons?
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
No, that's
Um,
just
Oh, that's just a clue at the scene.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
mind.
Look, if
Okay.
Crimsonite was the murderer,
That's
it's
fine.
because he got really, really scared of getting caught at the crime scene.
Oh
It
man.
actually it's a dream, you know. I try to imagine everyone else in their underwear, and then I just go and kill someone with it, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that
You're
somehow makes me
confident.
less
You
comfortable.
just need confidence when you I murder somebody. That's right. Imagine everybody's in underwear.
There are some
the
unpleasant
vacation-
suffocation options here.
Vacation
Oh.
home.
Oh, is it suffocation?
I thought that's
Yeah,
what I said.
Suffocation.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, suffocation at the vacation home.
That's a bummer.
Oh, arson is an option. Where's Faithaloo?
I know, right?
Oh,
We got a pillow.
a pillow.
A pillow. We've also got a rope with
Uh-oh.
Crimsonite.
Love. I hope that's the
Wow.
one.
You can suffocate on dirty water. It's called suffadrowning.
Yeah, drowning
What?
wasn't even an option, so
Suffocating
Maybe they
could
swallowed
Yeah,
some
Riff,
cotton.
you don't have to go in
huh?
an order for this. You
I
can
know,
see all
water
4 of these
stains.
and then go in any order.
You know,
Could
way
be
you put them. Like
ashes.
if you like hover over it, it can be.
Jealousy. Uh-oh. Someone cheated. There's a
This
scandal
sounds like
going
the
on.
start of a Hallmark movie gone
It's
bad.
a telenovela.
This is if Hallmark movies ever got into the noir genre.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
yeah. Yes,
It's,
please.
Oh, Lifetime movie. It's a Lifetime.
It wouldn't be a femme fatale. It'd be like a dude who's the femme fatale, and he's wearing like
movie.
the Hallmark
Flannel.
shirts or whatever.
Oh my goodness. The
Jealousy,
Christmas
another
killer.
tidy.
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I feel like suffocation could be tidy.
Or maybe it's a like
It is every
that
time I do
kind
it.
of fits with pillow.
Chad,
maybe
this is so
it
interesting.
certainly
think
doesn't
pillow.
fit with dirty
Two
water.
items-
Whoever said
two
that.
items, by the way, are ring and rope. So I'm trying to
Suffocation,
The-
describe.
drowning.
I'm trying to describe
Oh,
that.
he's let's see.
Uh-oh.
Duration of crime.
What about
Gradual.
Whitey?
Few
Hold on.
days.
Tidy
Rick,
Whitey's
take this.
and rope?
Instantaneous.
I mean,
Suffocation is instantaneous. Don't you guys know this?
That's what we call decapitation.
When you roll over on your pillow, it's just over.
how long was this up? Prolonged.
Prolonged.
That's true. It does actually
Yeah.
take several minutes. You can't suffocate someone that quickly.
Okay, well,
Oh, you could suffocate with an apple. Oh, but that's not the murder method.
that's choking.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it-
given all the hints.
okay, is suffocation
Doggies.
specifically like blocking all airways, or
murderer-
is suffocation like also choking, or like?
Well, there's
See,
only
it
6
does-
options, so like,
Yeah.
you gotta
Options.
kind of.
So they're gonna discuss.
There's definitely some like they
Somewhere
don't have
muted.
drowning, for example.
So in
They
that
only
case,
have
it could be rope then, because it could
Sorry,
be
Tables,
like
I'm zooming. I
suffocation.
don't know this game very well.
I really like
No breathing.
the rope and the tidy whities. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it.
No, that's a no. No, I hate this game.
It could also be metal chain, or even like cotton
So-
in the mouth or something.
Mm.
Oh. How big is this cotton?
I mean, the
So
pillow,
where
Very-
did this
obviously.
go?
Very
Where did
pleasant
this go?
conversation.
Oh, where did
so
this
glad
card
I just ate
go?
We're
dinner.
also
Oh.
playing with
Tony, where did your
accomplice,
card
too.
go? Are you
I
hiding
don't
evidence?
know.
But
No,
if
that
you
was the
had
dirty
it, you
water.
already know.
Accomplice
Oh.
Oh, the
is
dirt. Oh, you thought. Oh, that's so
feeble.
obviously not
It's
it.
not off the
It's-
table.
it's
Put
over-
it back.
I mean,
It's
you
over
had a throat
here.
slit,
It's
like,
over
yes,
here
that's a
between
loss of
Feeble and
blood.
Riff. I would like to point out that one of them stole it.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Riff said no.
Let's see,
You guys are wrong and
Drill.
dumb.
I put dog water under it, so you know.
Oh, yeah. I can't hide.
Metal chain. You could suffocate someone with a metal chain.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Well,
Yeah.
You want to prove it?
I feel like
Over
Metal
here.
Chain would probably be
I'm
suffocated.
sure there's
yeah.
an
Yeah.
AI generator that will figure out if things would kill people, and that's all I'm talking about.
That's
How
accurate.
does
You
the
could suffocate
jealousy
from
fit
smoke.
in? What were
No,
the other
I-
options for
Riff, never mind.
jealousy?
Not Riff.
Heidi,
Hatred,
I've-
power, money, love, justice.
guess.
Well, I would like to
Yeah.
say, but I guess we can wait until the yapping round
We
because
can
I
at
have
least
my
wait until the
theories.
round robin.
Oh yeah, am I supposed
Yeah,
to be
we
like
have
setting a
quite a few
timer or something for
options.
that?
But we don't really need to time it.
No.
Does the
Oh.
vibe
If
feel
people go
right?
long,
Cool.
we might need to start doing that. Whenever you do it, if you want to run it, you can. If you want me to run it like I did last time, I can.
I can have it rainbow.
It'll start with me, and I guess I don't know if we should start now or wait a bit longer for discussion.
You can also get our attention, Riff, if you want us to just like move on to
Just
the
do
next
like
thing.
this.
But yeah,
Of
or
course. Oh,
spamming the
cool.
tab button.
Yep.
Making noise and
If we
things.
had one more person here, we could all do this at once and get a TTS achievement.
TTS.
Really?
Yep,
Wait, no way.
it's a laser light show, but you need 8 people in a lobby to do it all at once.
Who's not here?
Flame is on his way. In fact,
Flame?
No,
Flame should
he
be coming.
has another collab apparently.
Flame!
Oh,
All
Sorry,
Hey,
we'll get there
restraint. Play a
eventually.
game for 1 hour without flipping the table.
Wow.
Wow,
I
I got something anyway.
I have more TTS achievements than I'm willing to admit. The one I don't have is complete the tutorial in 30 seconds.
Is it a tutorial?
I'm glad I am not.
Not
you
that
don't have
much
that
of a
yet.
sweat.
I'm gonna get it though at some
In
point.
Tabletop
Just-
Simulator,
I want to
that's
try to
crazy.
complete all the achievements just because it'd be funny, but that's whatever.
100% a casual game. Yeah, of
Completionist in Tabletop Simulator.
course.
Yes.
Has never played a
Dude.
board game.
I have like 2,600 hours in this game. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Friends.
It's very versatile. I support it. All right, do we want to go to
Indeed.
presentations?
I suppose we can.
Why not?
I
Why
can.
not?
I can start, or I have to start because I'm next to Riff. All right, so I actually think so. Clearly, like prolonged suffocation; those are both like the same thing there. Thin, tidy, vacation home. I don't see anything leading to it, but jealousy is sticking out because that was one of the early ones Riff pointed to, aside from the suffocation and the vacation home. So I'm actually looking at Junie right now.
Hi.
Because like love letter makes me think of jealousy, like somebody's having an affair. And then plague can cause suffocation, right? Like it's at least a common side effect for a lot of diseases, to restrict airway or potentially cause suffocation. I'm not 100% on that. I mean, dumbbell can also work there, but that's not very strong. Aside from that, I think Crimsonite's rope could work. I'm not seeing a ton else. I mean, pillow, I guess, for Bree was the other one I was looking at. But then none of the bottom cards for her really stick out to me as fitting. So that's where
Oh
I'm
my
at
gosh,
right
Chad.
now.
Oh my gosh, he's the accomplice. He's
Pitoni.
purposefully.
Well, thank you. That's very good. Very good.
He's purposely
Thank you for not
avoiding
accusing me,
Crimsonite.
person
I'm
with
so
a metal
Sorry,
chain.
I accuse Pitoni. It is all of his,
It must be
especially the
nice.
dog
But it's
water.
my presentation. Yeah, no, I agree with a lot of that. I think I would add in that unarmed could be a candidate for
flame joining.
suffocating,
I would,
like if
Scruffy,
someone
I
is
would,
choking.
dude.
that really can go a lot of directions,
Mm.
but I could see that. Maybe I don't know. It's very vague. I personally am leaning most especially towards the rope and the briefs. The jealousy fits in.
What was the clip? I'm liking the ropes and the briefs right now.
Listen. Yeah, there's a clip now. It's called "Things Peter Likes." Thank you so much, Rainbow. Jealousy fits
Thank you,
in for
Rainbow.
things that are not appropriate to discuss on stream. Finn, I don't know what to do with Finn. I don't know what I would do with the victims build at all there. Prolonged just fits in with that. Vacation House, I'm thinking of it as like perhaps Riff is telling us like the story of an affair or something. But and tidy whities, I just can't get that association out of my head. That just fits, man.
Tony's thoughts
where I'm
are
leading.
solidly. Tony's thoughts are solidly on underwear. Got it. Bree.
Hi. Pretty much agree, but I'd also like to throw in rope and like ring or diamond, because if we're going with the love affair, it could be like a secret ring of like a cheating relationship being found at the vacation home.
Excuse me.
That's pretty much all I have to add.
Spot on, dude. Oh my god.
I am very much thinking about the pillow and like the vacation home, maybe the playing cards, right? You're spending time and you play the playing cards. Playing cards are thin, so maybe that was a hint towards that. I definitely think it could be unarmed. I also think, what did I say? A metal chain could suffocate. That doesn't speak to a lot of other things, but I think suffocating in general, right? We think of like you're doing it to someone thin, not large. That is where I am at right now. I really don't see how the briefs fit in. Okay.
All right.
Can't believe that.
Kairos.
Can't see how the
Okay,
briefs
I
fit
just
in.
want to add one thing because I think everybody has done really good jobs covering the
Crimson Knight
evidence.
fits well in
I'm
any
not
briefs.
sure how anybody would not see at least like diamond ring briefs. All of those things seem like they fit with jealousy, but there's one on Bree that I don't think anybody's mentioned, which is that a bracelet seems like it fits with that theme pretty well, or could fit with that theme pretty well. Like, hey, who gave you that bracelet? That could be a jealousy marker. I don't really think I have anything else to say that hasn't already been said. I guess suit could be a jealousy thing. Just to point out myself for a second. And there was one other jealousy. I thought maybe over here with Ben newspaper, but honestly, I think I don't know. Bree's not at the top of my list, mainly just because there's better candidates for suffocation means than pillow. I think in this. Anyway, that's. No.
I mean, all right. Junie.
I think Bree, but I was also thinking bracelet, but also receipt. Like if you're going to like a vacation or something, you have to book the vacation, and it could have been like, "What is this plane ticket
That's
for?"
what you get caught.
Yeah. So they show up to the vacation home, and they're like, "Huh, what's all of this about, huh? I saw your Airbnb receipt. We use the same credit card," and then they get got. But whatever, Bree has a lot of guilty stuff. I just think it's Bree.
All right.
Wow.
So
I'm sorry, I love you.
that
Love you
is
too.
Junie.
Wow. The
Those are-
cheesiest
So now-
murder of our day. Wow. All right.
Murder.
Murder is
Dude.
murder, P-Tony.
It's true. It's true. I
right.
don't know
We'll
if I'm super
continue to-
convinced. Go ahead.
Real quick, just so Riff is aware, because
Mhm.
he's newer.
Yeah.
So we'll continue to discuss Riff, but
Okay.
you get to draw a new card from this deck now, and then you can choose any of these 4 cards to replace, and then you take the bullet off that card. Put
Got
the
it.
card off to the side and put the new
Cool.
card down, and then do the selection again.
Awesome.
Bully.
Right. Sorry,
I-
P-Tony, what were you saying?
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do that while
I-
we're discussing.
I'm not convinced that jealousy points super well to some of the valuable items. Like I see that angle a little bit, but I also wonder if that was
That's why I'm on the love letter.
Yeah, love letter I think is stronger there. If it was a jewel or jewelry, then I would expect him to be pointing to money instead, for the motive.
Well, what are the other? Right, you kind of have to see what the other options are.
Yeah, exactly. But
Jealousy
since-
doesn't necessarily mean affair, though. It could be a
Got
wealth
rid of
thing.
the victim's bill.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I'm
This
saying
is
like
true.
jealousy
The victim's
doesn't
discretion
point to the
again.
valuable items to me because money was the other option that he could have kept.
Yeah.
He got rid of the
Money.
one that I
Money,
didn't
money
like.
is on that same card.
Money,
Yeah,
money,
exactly.
money. Oh, what does it say?
Struggling. We're all
Oh.
struggling here.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's one thing I think we did miss.
I mean,
I think
I think
actually
they kind of already
Tony
know
might
that.
have brought it up.
I feel like
but
that goes without saying.
Unarmed for
suffocating.
Kakaros might actually be like kind of work, right? For the suffocation. Like unarmed
Mm.
plus suit. Because like suit like jealousy in the workplace, and suits are also
Oh.
sometimes described as being suffocating. Like those two actually pair fairly well together.
Wait, who's
If
talking right now?
someone
That's
would like
true,
to
That is-
raise
we're in a
their
big
guess,
team,
go
right?
right ahead.
Blah,
I feel like you would choose like office. Right.
Oh yeah, was
But-
Office on there? Like
Mm.
Vacation Home is still
Yeah,
like
it's at a vacation home.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's no office on this.
Well, he
card.
gets to choose the green
Oh yeah,
card.
he gets to choose the green.
So
is
that
there an
one-
office.
Like a
bookstore, hotel,
There is
building
not
site,
An office.
bedroom,
bank. You would choose
storeroom.
bank.
I definitely, bank might be a better
Vacation
play
home,
there.
my choice of
And
that is so
you
that
know,
it
a
will
point
them
against
to the wedding ring.
underwear is why would he not
I
choose
wanted it
toilet?
to be like like a proposal.
Uh,
or something kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
Wow, they're
the,
so good
the
at
toilets where
discussing
you
this. Holy
take
crap.
off the underwear.
Or like bedroom.
Toilets and
Bedroom was an
underwear
option.
are associated with each other. That's all I'm saying. Or bathroom.
Never make
Tony
this guy
is
give us
really
clues.
running the gauntlet.
I think it's
of
beneficial
things he
for them to
doesn't
lean
like
into the
talking
I am
story.
about.
Bring it up.
hyper-fixated on my first theory. I can't entertain any other theory until
I
this
mean,
one
you
is
could spend
exhausted.
your batch to try it out.
I might.
It would be the biggest W ever.
It would be. I would be very
Biggest
pleased.
roll
Well,
is
if we
great
had done
it
because
earlier, it would have
I
been a
don't have
really
to talk to
brief
anybody.
game.
I just get to say how it happened without saying how it happened.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Anyway.
Underwear has gone from hero to zero. No.
All right.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess
Tony's running
we'll get
theory is that
started
it's rope and
on
briefs.
presentation.
Oh, already?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Kind of already talked about them, but
Oh, you're
Um,
right.
Oh.
I do want to try to
Struggling.
keep the games moving.
Yeah.
This is round
Yep.
2, and we have, is it 3 rounds before we
Correct.
can no longer? Okay.
Hey, every
Matt says,
pony.
I think Judy is evil.
Oh, of course, of course.
Love letter is really powerful for jealousy. I just don't see the plague as suffocation.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
That's
there's,
why I'm like,
there's two others. So
y'all want me to be it so bad.
all right, so I guess I'll
I
start
can't join in. That's the other
as
frustrating
it
thing.
continues in the same order. I kind of already said it, but like suit unarmed, maybe. I definitely see the argument about the location that their like bank would have been better there. But I just want to make sure we're not forgetting possibilities for when we do start spending badges. But for me, like top of the list, I think is Junie with Plague plus Love Letter, followed by Crimsonite or Bree. Like I can see the argument either way. Like Crimsonite, Rope is very strong, but nothing like Jealousy isn't as strong for me as like playing cards with Vacation Home or Receipt with Jealousy, like Junie mentioned. And Pillow like is actually really like I don't know. Not that I think about suffocation all the time, but I think Pillow is
You
my
bet.
Some of the
go-to
time.
thought
Only
when I think about suffocation. I'm a writer, okay? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
weird. Tony.
Ah.
All right. Thank you. I thank you for the invitation to think about suffocation more for any aspiring writers out
Memento
there.
Mori.
Oh,
I wanna,
so true.
I want to get into writing. all of a sudden.
Memento. Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, Griff. All right,
right.
that's a bit
I'm
weird.
going to share specifically. I think the love letter is so strong for jealousy. However, plague. I think that if it was plague, then it would have been illness and disease. That seems like a much more obvious fit. So
Yeah.
as strong as the love letter is, I think that I am much more leaning towards the Pillow and Receipt option at this point. Like the Receipt also is oftentimes associated with jealousy. It also has the idea of a vacation home. There's some things there, and definitely the idea of struggling that fits very well with the idea of a pillow. I mean, who goes peacefully into the night when they're being strangled with a pillow?
Wouldn't know.
So I have stopped suspecting Crimsonite so heavily, and now I suspect the cheese. And that's my story.
All right,
Wow.
Bree, the cheese.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying I think that the murderer did a good job picking their things because this is definitely placing me as the number one suspect because Pello, you could even arson could also be it because you're suffocating on the fumes. Receipt and bracelet both work for jealousy as well as USB flash drive. Like, what if they saw something on there? But
Oh.
I am not the murderer, and I know me saying that is not going to be convincing.
I believe you.
But I'm also going to cash in my badge and guess love letter and dumbbell.
Wow.
Whoa. Yeah, I was thinking dumbbell.
Riff?
What do I
Riff?
say here? I can say it to
Would
everyone.
you
say
say
yes
if
or
that's
no?
correct or not? It is not
You
correct.
and I suffocate
Ooh.
on a dumbbell, guys.
I don't know.
Have you
I don't
ever
know,
been
I
lifting
do that
weights
every
and
other
you
Tuesday.
pushed up too much weight? I see it. I
When
see it.
my dumbbell death is prolonged, guys, please lock it.
Suffocation.
All right, Bree.
All right,
Good,
thank you, Bree.
good attempt. Crimsonite.
I am more and more convinced it's Bree because of how many you're trying to point out the murder and then the specific things, and it just feels like between the pillow and
I wish
like
she'd
she
stuck with her
literally
gut,
said the
man. Her
arson
first,
with suffocating,
her first idea was
the
spot
playing
on.
cards,
I'm
the
so
receipt,
upset.
even the bracelet, right? That could be again jealousy.
Every time
It's
my
one of
friends
those, so
find
I
a
think we have to
suffocate
kind
on
of
the
spend the
bar.
rest of ours
No.
and the next turn figuring out like exactly which one it is because it really looks like she just got a good hand of cards, and we need to figure out which one it is.
All right. Kakairos.
Okay, so if it's not Junie with dumbbells, that does create a problem, perhaps. And honestly, without much new information, I'm gonna go ahead and guess.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
bringing your
guess-
badge?
Oh,
I am bringing my
that's fine.
badge. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna guess Bree, pillow, and bracelet.
No.
Riff?
Okay.
Okay.
We got through
Wow.
2 guesses and nobody was found. We beat last round. Or we're worse than last round, I guess.
Yatta!
Is that it, Kakairos?
I think that's. I mean, if it's not that, the problem is there's still another Bree option on the table, and there's like
There's-
3
yeah, there's,
crimson
like,
options
2
we have
other
not
Bree
taken
options.
yet.
Yeah.
All of which the rope is like the strongest murder weapon in the bunch. I think.
Yep.
Except for maybe pillow. I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't know. I think it really depends, but I feel like expression struck. It just kind of suggests more Bree.
I think I did my
even
best
though-
with
but
the
only by
cards
a hair.
that I got.
I'm gonna suspect
Dude, with
Bree.
the ring,
I'm so
vacation
sorry.
home
Are you
was
using
the
your
only
badge?
thing I could think of
Yeah,
for, like, a
and I'll
marriage.
say because it wasn't bedroom and because it was vacation home, I want to say pillow receipt Bree.
No.
Riff?
Riff.
Really?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
Riff
Bree,
is
then
cheating.
I
Riff is the
trust you.
accomplice.
Riff! Evil scientist!
I'll turn in my
keep
badge.
telling you
Hold
guys.
on. Oh wait, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me
Um,
that.
All right. I think there's
Wow.
one more round. So Riff, you
Yes.
draw another card from the top,
I-
and then you
I'd
pick
also
one of
like
these
to point
4
out that there's an accomplice and a murderer and 3 badges left. So whoever's the investigator has got to get it right.
Well,
Unless
it's definitely
Bree
possible
has
that.
thrown up
the
Dude,
top.
accomplice or murderer already spent theirs.
Yeah,
Also
hopefully.
true.
Otherwise, we're in bad
Wait,
shape.
victims-
Bro,
That's a
that'd
good
be bad,
point.
huh?
Oh, okay.
We only get what 3 actual guess. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We get one more.
I mean,
we get
if
one
I was a
more.
betting man, I'd
Okay.
actually say Bree seems more like the accomplice than anyone else because she literally pointed out, "Hey guys, look how good all 5 of these cards are of my own."
That's
All right,
true.
guys. I don't know this.
That's
rope-
just
could've-
Bree being Bree.
And
This is
Bree
true.
went for love letter dumbbell when we were kind of thinking love letter plague.
Oh.
So
Well,
there's
I
a
was
lot
Love
of-
thinking
Dumbbell
Love Letter
was
Plague.
also
I think
mentioned early
Love Letter
on, though.
Dumbbell is stronger, as Peter at least mentioned.
I
'cause
mean,
plague,
yeah,
like-
there's-
Infection would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Keep
illness
in mind,
disease for the first
like
card.
the clues don't come. The cards in front of the players are not downstream from these clues.
Sure.
These clues are downstream
Are
from the cards
downstream
in
of
front of the
us.
player.
Yeah, the cause
So-
of death is the only constant, though. That and the 4 locations and choosing
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
No.
it.
So what I'm saying
Gross.
is, like, for example, even though maybe the rope is
Ooh.
a better strangling instrument than the pillow, if Bree is the murderer and chose pillow, well, Riff needs to point to that, right? So like, he's
Yeah.
going to choose suffocation based off of that.
Yeah,
I-
suffocation still makes sense.
That's true.
Oh no. Do I go back to the whitey tidies?
Oh god.
Oh,
Yes,
why?
yes,
Oh,
you do.
no.
Yes, you
Oh
do.
gosh.
Oh,
no.
Oh wow. Oh,
Chat, this is
All
my
right, well-
moment. The new clue
I-
is naked.
All right.
Please do
I-
it. Please do it.
I'm gonna just spend my badge. I'm gonna go unarmed suit, like a birthday suit and unarmed. Riff.
That's kind of funny.
No.
No.
Ben, Liz. Yeah, Ben might be the accomplice.
You threw.
Look, it's naked. Okay, naked,
It's naked.
unarmed, suit.
It's
Do you know what
true,
the
it's
original
true.
meaning for naked was in like the Beowulf poem? It means fighting without
Oh,
weapons.
crud.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crud.
Yeah,
I'm
would
sure
Riff
that
know
Riff is
that?
thinking of
I'm
Beowulf.
sure Riff. Yeah.
Riff
Riff
and
is
AI.
like, Beowulf,
Riff knows
naked,
everything.
unarmed.
I forgot about.
He said,
I forgot about
seems good,
elegant.
seems good.
Dang, that's pretty good actually.
So when the Bible is telling us to put on the
Ah.
armor of God, it's really just
Ah, why
on
didn't I
for
think?
today.
I felt like they died elegantly. I don't know.
Sure, it would
That
be
was
good.
stupid.
Just let's
Alright.
start there.
All right.
Guys, I was just really
let's go.
hopeful that
Okay,
my
okay.
original theory worked. I saw an opportunity.
So
Okay,
my theory
so
currently is
me
that
and-
Crimsonite is the murderer.
I would just like to
Um,
say jealousy does not necessarily mean like love
Wow.
jealousy. It could be possession jealousy.
that's
It's
true.
my
yeah.
e-bike. You can't
My-
have it. I'm joking.
Mm.
But if it was jealousy of possessions, I would again expect money.
Yeah. Well.
Mm.
Yeah.
I still, I mean, there's
My
just
second line of
still
thinking
so
was
much on
that
Bree,
Naked would point
and she's
P-Tony
got really
to
good cards that
Tidy
made
Nope,
Whities
it
again.
hard.
It's you and Peter, and I assume one
Yeah,
of you is
you
who
can-
is the murderer.
Now they're thinking
You
about
could
it.
definitely
Yeah.
do
Wait
pillow
a
and
minute.
playing
Hold
card.
on. Saboteur, because we almost did all of Breeze. So
What
what?
if Crimsonite and I are the murderer and the accomplice, and we're just taking a
Ooh,
victory
he's
lap
dragging it out
Then
for
why
no
are you
reason.
prolonging the game?
because we're taking a victory lap? No, I'm innocent. I
Me when
promise.
send you. Me when I suffocate you with a
Ah,
dumbbell
all
in
right,
Minecraft.
But I think
What I am thinking
yeah, that still would've pointed them
for the
to
rest of the
suit.
table is I am thinking that I with the clues we've been
But the naked
presented,
did
I
anyway.
really got to do rope and briefs. I don't like that toilet or bathroom wasn't used, but there's so
Oh.
many things pointing there.
So I
Um,
do my pet theory, and everyone accuses me of being an accomplice. You do yours.
I'm putting this to the group because everyone else has spent their badges, so I
I
want.
did. I
Arm.
tried.
I mean, I think Peter already rightfully accused himself of being the accomplice. I mean, it was a bit, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
true.
he's already
What
done his
if-
time.
They
I think Reed
suffocated.
is just an excellently placed red herring. I do think rope
Yeah,
and
that was
Reef
beautiful.
is good.
All right. If anybody, I'm going to use my badge then.
Oh.
I'm using my badge. I believe that Crimsonite is the murderer,
Okay.
and it is the rope and the briefs.
no.
No,
Oh,
Crimsonite, would you like to use your badge?
Crimsonite. I'm sorry. Please save us.
Sure.
Oh no, it is Ben. It is Ben and Crimsonite.
See, they already did the one that I was really trying to throw them off for, so I'm gonna I don't know,
Elegant.
but I'm gonna say pillow and
Elegant.
playing cards, and we'll see if
Feel bad.
right.
Riff?
Brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of missed it. It was really fast.
Hello, playing cards.
Pillow
Pillow and
playing
playing
cards.
cards.
No.
No, it was
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
the ring and the rope, which is great because I
I
had
knew
both.
it!
Oh,
No.
I let you guys eat all your badges up.
Ah.
Wow.
Ring was exactly perfect for the jealousy, meaning both affair and
Yeah.
jealousy of possessions.
Oh,
And
we
I saw
suck.
it, and I was just like,
You know-
I'm not gonna say a word.
You know,
it was because Pitoni got so obsessed with the briefs and then the naked. I don't know what. I was
Yep.
No,
elegant. I was like,
didn't
oh,
see
no,
What's the
the
point of
full
I
kind
missed
jewelry.
elegant. I missed elegant. I didn't-
Elegant.
Oh,
Maybe
you
if I had
guys
done that.
excited.
Elegant could have
Saboteur.
helped. Yeah, naked definitely made me think, oh, it's an underwear joke.
Yeah, I was
You
ready.
try to bring us back to underwear because we let go of the underwear.
What
Oh,
were
Make
the
your
well
line of
two
done.
things
thinking
that
make more
Tony
sense
liked?
and save you from embarrassment.
Oh, jeez. Not only did I lose, but also I got an embarrassing clip. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, go team. We did it. We got it in
Yeah.
one. Keep it up.
Oh,
We
oh,
might have
we're
not caught a
mixing.
murderer today, but we did cause Pitoni to look embarrassed.
Yay.
We did
Isn't that the
goal
murder
of
his
every-
reputation.
All right.
Oh,
I
I mean, he did that to
sorry.
himself.
Okay. Wait,
Nope.
Wait, who?
Careful,
Oh,
careful.
sorry.
Let
Oh,
him.
who?
Yeah.
okay.
Shimmy, shimmy,
Okay.
shimmy. Look at us organizing.
Shimmy,
Good.
shimmy,
Oh, okay, just
shimmy.
steal my cards. It's okay.
All right.
Okay.
Go team.
I am gonna head out at this point, but this was
Me
a lot of
too.
fun,
It's
guys.
my bedtime.
Bye, Crimsonite.
Oh, wow.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jeannie.
Good
Bye.
night.
Crimson Night.
Good
Bye, chat.
night.
I don't know what you've
Goodbye.
been saying, but
Good
we love you.
night, chat. Yeah, we do love you in a not parasocial way, unless.
Unless.
Anyway, good night.
Good night.
Wow.
How many do we have?
we have
1,
5 people
2,
now.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Is that
We
enough?
do have 5, so that
Jeannie
means
dropped off.
we can't have an accomplice.
We have
but
no
everything
more
else can be
accomplice.
the same.
I liked it with the accomplice.
It was fun.
was
You got to be the
interesting.
accomplice.
Damn.
Yeah. So we have 5 players. 1 investigator comes out. Forensic scientist comes back in. And at this
Yay.
point, we'll just fully randomize it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone draw 1 card from here.
Could also just do shuffle to all players.
From
It's
where?
true.
Yeah, I can just hit the deal
Oh,
button.
Well, I
from
mean,
whatever.
at this point, but
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was I supposed to get that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
All right, so everyone got
Look
their
at this
4
without
and 4.
someone else looking at it.
It's just
when
coded
it's in
that
your
way.
hand, no one else can see it.
Oh, okay.
So, like, for example, see the card in my hand here, Riff,
Oh,
at the far left.
Yeah,
right here.
I do. Mm-hmm.
So who got the
I'm
Oh.
flipping it
forensic?
repeatedly, and it's the same on both sides. I am the forensic scientist.
For,
Oh.
for you?
Wait,
Or it's
No,
not- it's
So,
happening
like,
for
we
me.
cannot see your card while it's in your hand.
Oh, I
Similarly, when I have a
see.
card in my hand and I flip it, like here it's face up,
Oh,
here
I
it's face down.
see.
But both sides
Oh.
are identical for all of you guys.
did I
Got
get
it.
a card? Do I just pull one over here?
Yeah, you have
Um,
to draw it.
Okay, cool.
Are you freaking kidding me, chat?
So
Are
then
you
put
absolutely
all
kidding me?
the 4 means and the 4 weapon cards in front of you. I will be your forensic scientist
Oh,
this
no.
round.
You could double
That's
tap
terrifying.
to highlight
What,
things.
Tony? What was that?
I mean, well, good thing Jens
You
is
know-
not here.
Even if you're not the murderer, I have the power to frame you for murder right now, sir.
You know what? That would be really funny.
Yeah, Ben,
It would also
definitely,
be totally in
frame
character.
Peter.
And then somebody
Yeah.
guesses it, and you're like, "You got the red herring!" Eh."
Yeah, Chad, if you want to see me frame Tony, I mean, be the forensic scientist. You can join my stream.
I'm not the vizier.
All right.
I think
So,
Peter would be wrong.
with that, everybody has their roll card. So everybody go ahead and blindfold yourselves, physically close your eyes, shake up your mouse, and then if you are the murderer, please awake. Everyone stop shaking your mouse. Murderer, go ahead and shake so I can identify you. Okay. Murderer, please identify 1 gray and 1 orange card, please. Of your own, to be specific. Just go ahead and... Okay. And okay. I had to specify because I know what I would do if I were the murderer. Okay. I got them, murderer. So now, everybody, close your eyes, shake up your mouses again, and then just start spamming B. Let's go. All right. That's probably confusing enough. All right. And then I will pick out
I accidentally
a location.
changed scenes on OBS.
Oh, he's the murderer. He's trying to
Yep.
escape.
I started an ad break. B is for ad break.
Wow.
No.
Right.
Alright, let's read
And then
everybody's
Petoni, you'll have to run the voting stuff since I'm going to go on
That
mute,
sounds great.
so I can talk to chat.
Pistol blender, arsenic, kerosene, ants, electric circuit, tissue,
Hmm.
express courier. Bad break.
Surgery.
Ooh,
Change
death by a
it.
The
locked room.
forensic officer,
Surgery.
may I have a hint, please?
Death by a locked room is dark, man.
Yeah, that
Dang.
would be. I mean, it depends, I guess. Is there a light on?
That's true. That's true. Who knows?
Hmm.
Signature.
Ben is the murderer.
Peanut.
I like how there's just a toy car card.
Yeah.
Just like it can happen.
Well,
Anything is
it's
possible.
that's an evidence card, just for the record. That's not a murder. weapon.
Yeah, the blue ones
Oh.
are. It always throws me off because I feel like red shouldn't be associated with the blood, where the blood is, but blue is the actual murder weapon or
I
how the murder
see.
happened.
Really,
Okay.
some of these are very unpleasant. Like,
So it could
Uh-huh.
indicate like a location more like. I mean, they
Yeah,
both
there was
can,
a
though.
toy at the scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just subtly analyzing Ben's mind and trying to figure out how it works while he's doing this.
Yeah. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the stream rage on. Ads never bothered me anyway. Thank you, Mel. All right. Wow, he's so organized. Look at this, like setting himself up for
I'm
success.
surprised he grabbed
Wow.
all 6 at the same time.
I think. Well, so you don't get to choose which of these you'd get, right? So he probably just chose
Oh, I
his
meant-
location.
I meant the
and then he
bullets.
dealt this out. Oh, yeah,
you can
he like
highlight.
set these up.
Oh. Dang, I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, they've got a
Wow.
lot built into this, little features. He's thinking. He's thinking about a
thinking
sudden incident.
really hard.
So I don't know. I kind of think it's explosives while reading comics.
That would be a great way to go.
You know what? We
Listen,
have no evidence. I think.
can
it's
you
great.
imagine anime death, anime context? Beautiful.
Wow.
You're welcome,
Beautiful.
victim. I'm turning into map. Oh, I don't. I can mute that.
Wait, did you just try to meet yourself saying I'm turning into Macpac?
No, I was reading my chat and was like, I don't need to make everybody listen to this. Although Mel is
But-
saying
but I
that
wanna
she is
hear
turning
it.
into map hack because it's 8:42 p.m. and she's sleepy and thinking about taking a shower.
This is
And I'm saying that
bodily
she's living her
fluid.
best life. Best life?
In the
Boast life? I
afternoon.
can't speak. Everyone grab your badge, by the way.
Oh yeah, badge.
That's right. I'm hired.
That seems important.
You're hired. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I missed all the clues. Holy crap. Okay,
He's
so
doing them all
poisoning
at
happened
once.
in the cafeteria with a conflict.
Oh, poison.
conflict.
Sudden incident.
What was
Stiff
stiff?
corpse in
It
the
was
afternoon.
Bodily fluid.
Ugh. Not
Mm.
bloodstained, specifically
Ew.
bodily fluid. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Poisoning.
And a
Poison,
that makes
cafeteria.
sense. That makes
at,
sense.
at lunchtime.
Tissue, bodily fluid tissue.
Cafeteria during lunchtime,
Cafeteria.
and there was a conflict.
Look at that. Chad, do you see this? Do you see this right here? Bree, don't worry about where my hand is. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rift, do you see this?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Kairos,
what
do you
this,
see
I don't
this?
even know what this is.
Arsenic was all the rage back when I was in grade school.
Yeah. Huh?
What?
So you'd say you're familiar with it?
Oh no, that was anthrax. That's right. Close enough. Arsenic is one of the deadliest poisons for us as carbon-based life forms.
Oh my.
No.
Wow.
But okay, wait though. The arsenic.
And bodily fluids for tissue. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, no, that makes sense. But here's the thing: we've already done this bit about how Ben is going to frame you, and the question is there any way that you could be the murderer at this
Ooh.
point? No.
I'm not looking at
Not-
my cards, but feel free. Go for it.
I mean,
I
you
suppose-
literally have poisonous gas.
Oh, he does have poisonous gas. You're
Not
right.
good. That's not good. I don't see any bodily fluids though. I think I'm clean.
Oh.
I don't.
Well, that's the thing. I
I-
think the poison would cause the bodily fluids. I think those are like one and the same clue.
I don't see it. I think Kairos is clean. I don't see any poison. Maybe coffee. You could say coffee or cigar, but those are clues.
What about? Well, okay,
But
not to point
what
the
a
finger at myself too
virus.
much, but what about the virus? Yeah.
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 No, that would
'Cause
be
bodily
disease.
fluids.
Oh, that
But
would be
bod-
disease. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
to
Oh,
me,
yeah, wait,
that
yeah,
would
yeah.
definitely
Unless
be
they were
disease.
just sick. Maybe they were just sick at the time.
But if it was
injection?
like a virus in coffee, do you think they would select poisoning then?
Maybe they
In that
sneezed in the other
specific
person's
case.
coffee.
That like
see.
Injection and venomous snake,
Oh yeah, that's pretty strong. It's both of those are
Mhm.
there.
but I'm not
But
seeing
I feel
bodily
like
fluid.
poisonous gas is very close to poison.
You're
I just
right.
can't figure out.
You're right.
just-
You're right. I don't. I mean,
and venom isn't poison.
again. Yeah, technically, but if somebody picked venomous snake, then what?
Yeah.
Then what would we do as cause of death?
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
This is downstream from there.
yeah, that makes sense.
You cut your own hair?
Oh, it could be venomous snake because the conflict was them fighting the snake.
That's true.
Oh, there's a
Bree,
conflict.
you're not an accomplice. Stop it.
What? I'm trying to solve the murder. What?
Stiff actually. No,
What did
that
I
also
do?
works really well with. Hold on.
What did I do?
Stiff and snake. Stiff and snake.
If
Paralyzed.
isn't there certain venoms that like make you to really like freeze up and get really stiff really fast?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
This is a cafeteria. This is a cafeteria,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
there
that's
can
fair.
be a
Mhm.
snake that snuck into the cafeteria.
I am okay. I gotta look at this a little bit differently. Okay, because there's a cafeteria involved.
Should we push to
poison.
presentations?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that I want to, but should we?
Why not?
All right, cool. All right, I'll give my presentation real quick. So for poison, I see the arsenic. I don't see anything with Kairos. I see the snake, and I see the injection. I also see things on my own cards, but you guys can figure that out on your own. A lot of these other things are rather difficult. I don't see, like, I suppose bodily fluid could refer to like a snake body. And the cafeteria could point to like a peanut or something. That could definitely work with Riff, especially with his brain. I like how bodily fluid works with tissue a lot, but that
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
and arsenic or maybe
Why is he
blender?
exactly
that doesn't
right?
really mean poison. Maybe it does. Ugh. At any rate, I think there's a yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty lost. But the stiff also very much leans into the snake for me. I don't think arsenic causes you to go stiff, although I could be wrong on that. I don't think about arsenic as much as Ben thinks about strangling people. So there's that.
To be fair, Ben might think about being. Never mind.
All right, that's my whole presentation.
oh, it's my turn. Okay, wait. So it's poison, cafeteria, conflict, stiff, afternoon, bodily fluid. Man, I don't know what to say other than what I've already kind of said about like the snake and also like virus sneezing into coffee and like But that's not really conflict, is it? Conflict of interest? I don't know. I am kind of leaning towards Riff, but I'm not yet positive. So I honestly want to say like venomous snake and peanut, or venomous snake and herbal medicine, or injection, or something like that. Personally, in my honest opinion, I rest my case.
All right, thank you. Kairos, it's all you.
I have really nothing else to contribute. I'm just kind of looking around, and I think like the only other thing I can think of for cafeteria, and this is a pretty weak connection, is ants. Because you know, you get ants in a cafeteria sometimes. But honestly, peanut is the most closest thing to an actual like cafeteria connection that I'm aware of. Or maybe coffee, but I don't really have anything to like poison with, except for virus, which, as we discussed, disease. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Riff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this kind of does look bad for me, but I was thinking exactly what has basically already been said. The only way I'm seeing that coffee fits is if virus was chosen along with it, which would make sense if the forensics person decided to choose to represent that as a poisoning. And then yeah, the other thing that I thought of was ants with food, and I was thinking of like the arsenic as like some kind of poisoning. I'm not sure how that has to do with a struggle, unless you know it's a struggle to fight off ants, but I find that very unlikely. I think the strongest one for me right now though is virus and coffee.
Okay.
And that's honestly all I've got.
Yeah.
All right, round one. I feel
Right,
like we're gonna
yes.
catch Riff.
Yeah.
I'm
the next
gonna-
hit.
No!
This
Do
could
the
make
next
or
hit.
break it.
But also, before I go on, like Fitoni, what were you saying earlier about me and the things I like?
Oh, I said that this was a compliment. I said that you think about suffocating people more often than I think about arsenic. That's all. Because
Okay,
you know, arsenic
alright.
is so specific and suffocating is so broad. Of course,
Yeah,
that's all
I
I
mean,
meant by it.
You know, you know what else is so specific? Thinking about ropes and tidy whities.
So bad.
They're both writers, guys.
We're both writers. I got stuck on my theory. Hint on corpse. Interesting. Oh, yeah, the death time is leaving.
And the leg. Okay, it has to be snake because that's as far as they can reach.
Yeah, that's a strong.
It has to be like on their the lower half.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that way,
Okay,
but that
they
pushes
have to
me
be like
snake.
lying down or something, or the snake would have to like really be good at jumping.
Mm-hmm. That fits in with a lot of things. And then the peanut is tying in the cafeteria. Bodily fluid being venom from a snake does sound like something that Feeble would say. This is Ben, right?
I'm gonna cash it in. I'd like to solve the murder. Is that what I say?
The Mickey
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
say,
I'm gonna say
"J'accuse."
venomous snake and peanut.
Okay. And it is yes.
Yeah!
Yay!
Sorry, Riff.
What?
I was trying to lead you to all towards Bitoni with the poison and the cafeteria, like comics and magazine, maybe. But I wanted to also give you guys a legitimate out.
Yeah, I wasn't
so.
sure.
Good job, Bree.
I just like
Oh,
I tried to look around for a
amazing.
moment, but then I couldn't process everything in time, so I was like, I'll just choose peanut. And
Yeah,
Tony,
maybe
you
I
said
should have given you
something
more time.
so funny. You were like, it could be like venomous snake, and then it could be like, well, knowing how Riff thinks, peanut. I was like, how is that exactly right? I'm like,
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I looking back on it, I probably should have gone woods instead. Like make it seem like it's a hiking trail. And peanut still works there because like peanuts are very protein dense. Like you
Oh yeah, like a
will
trail
eat
mix.
them when you're on a hike.
I
Yeah.
think we would
That's
get
what I'm
more
thinking.
confused by that.
But yeah, Woods sells the venomous snake idea more, but Cafeteria
does.
sold the peanut more, and I wanted to make sure you guys had a strong lead for peanut.
Yeah, we
So
I think that peanut would have been a lot harder to get to. Snake, a lot of things were pointing to. Bodily fluid was referring to snake venom,
Yeah, snake.
right?
yeah. Well, actually, no. The bodily fluid was referring to, not with everything. Don't ask me how I know this, but not with every type of venomous snake bite. But a lot of them will cause your body to produce like your body doesn't necessarily die from the venom in all cases. Sometimes your body dies from like anaphylactic shock, which is your body producing extra bodily fluids to try to fight off the infection. Or
Oh,
the
those are
venom.
those famous peanut snakes.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what venom does, though. It induces
Yeah.
basically an allergic reaction in the victim.
Oh dang! You could have also you could have gone the route where it was a peanut allergy.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
other reason I went with bodily fluid over
Anybody
the
would
blood.
beat it.
So, are we doing another round?
I can do one more, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Deal.
Sweet.
We're almost out of the means card, so I'm gonna actually fully reshuffle both of these decks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your scientist.
Ooh.
Wow.
Bringing
Scientist.
us
Had
home,
two,
Tony.
3, 4. Wait, 3. Yeah. Wait. 2, 3, 4. 7,
I
12
could have killed
numbers.
somebody with surgery.
Wow. Malpractice.
Yeah,
My
that would've been
favorite.
fun.
I have a wig.
I am a Whig. Like that's my
Whig.
political affiliation. Never mind that the party's been defunct for years.
So you.
Not just years, like a century. Yeah, I was trying to do a soft framing of Tony in that round because it would have been fun, but I didn't want to just completely, ignore the purpose of the game, even though it would have been hilarious.
I would have been totally okay with you ignoring the purpose of the game.
Well,
on that
yeah, you
particular
would've.
round.
Tony would have
I'm
gotten a
gonna
kick
take-
out of it. I think Bree and Kakairos would have too. It's just,
I think
Before I
think
run
they'd
the
have
setup,
forgiven.
I'm going to read through everybody's cards just to, better inform myself before I start setting up
Yes.
clues and it's not as obvious and, you can't read into me. So y'all can do the same thing because you'll probably need that too.
especially the murderer riff.
Yeah. This will help the murderer have time to murder. This is when the murder happens.
it's not
Fun
me,
fact.
guys.
I
Ben,
mean,
I'm
you've
okay with
been the
you-
murderer twice so far, so I don't know.
True. I'm actually okay with Ben trying to frame Peter in part because it gave us this wonderful convergence of poison, and then also there's poisonous gas.
Poisonous gas. Yeah. I mean, even if I wasn't trying to frame Peter, like I still think I choose poisoning as the cause of death there, because that's the closest thing to like dying from a venom.
Right.
What if
'Cause,
it
like-
was a
like, yes,
venomous
venom-
boa constrictor?
Venom is
Mm.
different than boa constrictors. Generally, none of them actually produce venom because they all kill their targets through suffocation. Like they don't need venom because they suffocate their prey.
They just do a really good job.
Yeah. They don't need no stinky tooth juice.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Never say that again, please.
Yeah.
What, tooth juice?
Mm.
I forgot to read. All right. Go
Yeah.
ahead and everybody close the eyes. Yeah. All right. Excellent. If you are the murderer, go ahead and shake your hand. All right. Murderer, please indicate which cards you will be selecting. Thank you. And one more. Excellent. All right. Go ahead and close your eyes. Everyone, go ahead. Oh, Yenza has made it. She will be here for our final
Hey,
playthrough. Everyone, go ahead and shake up your mouse and then start spamming the B key. Good job, everybody.
Boy.
Hey, boys! All right, I'm muting myself and
I need to get myself that.
It's a default in Discord.
Yeah, it's a default in Discord.
So, how long before we identify Rip as the murderer? Is it like-
We can do it right now. Spin your badge, boy. Do you pick the location before you draw the 4?
Does
Or
it
oh,
matter?
probably. Tell you what, I'll flip these
I did
over.
it before.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I can. That's fine.
Who's
let's
shaking
see.
the most?
in the
Yeah,
game or out
yeah. You
of the
select
game?
a location of the crime, then
Who's
you
the
draw
most nervous?
4 random tiles.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, good clarifier.
Yeah, so you
Not
select location,
me.
draw the 4 tiles, then put out your 6 bullets.
Okay, let's see what people have. Hmm.
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 Ah.
Hmm.
What if we did our deliberations entirely in Villager Ease?
We should.
Next
Hmm.
time we could like name each other like different pronouns, like you, them.
Yeah, like that old clip in
We-
the Among Us days.
Yeah, yeah.
Me saw who with that
Yes,
guy,
that one,
and
yeah,
then that guy was dead.
Dang, that'd be so good.
I'd be so confused.
I love that clip. I'm gonna spread these out a bit more so that way you don't end up covering the words with the bullet.
One
Me
hint,
saw
please.
who with that guy, and then the guy was dead.
Yeah, someone was named that guy.
Yeah, he was the one who died. It was perfect. Even if that thing was scripted, like I'm still happy that it exists.
I did once go to a Big Minimum, which was like a chain of like bars that we have in Portland, and I said I don't want to be that guy to the waiter, and then my check came later on, and it said that guy on it.
Nice.
Did you give him extra tip for that?
I don't know that I did, but I don't like tip badly to start with, so you know.
That's good. Good
It
to be
was,
safe.
but it was very funny. Like I think somebody else in my group thought that they were like, thought it was like a bad move on the server's part, but I thought it was great. Like I thought it was good attempt at service, you know.
Murder.
Murder. Happy? No. Oh, murder happens.
Murder happened.
Oh, I see.
Wait, you're telling me that like the dead body on the floor with I don't know, like all the knife wounds or the blood around it or whatever, we haven't gotten the cause of death yet. You're telling me that thing
In the
isn't
kitchen.
murdered? It was
In the kitchen.
Colonel Mustard.
In the
C-O-
kitchen.
Oh,
Food
L.
ingredients,
The
coffee.
game of
Must
LARP chest that got out of hand.
Dard. Kitchen.
Soft drink.
Kitchen.
Blender.
With the milk. Spoiled
lovers.
milk soggy sock.
Kitchen. In the kitchen between
What do we think
lovers.
that Yenza made it back for the last game, and the relationship between the murderer and the victim is lovers?
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
But by her being back, I assume she's
Um,
just watching, right? She wasn't expecting to join in, Tony.
It
No.
could be dagger.
Correct.
food
She's actually
ingredients.
preparing to go to bed. She
Oh,
okay.
is low on sleep.
Ugh.
Oh,
Aren't
yeah.
we
She just
all?
meant she came back to watch.
Hmm.
Accident would be the best cause of death if somebody had the brief.
Somebody had to know. No, Ben.
Ooh, you know, Blender and Ring, yeah, are pretty strong. Hmm.
Loss of blood.
Ooh.
Let's see. Yeah, loss of blood in the kitchen.
Could also be dagger and food ingredient, but I guess there wouldn't be a dagger in the kitchen. It'd be a knife.
But it might be like a closest thing to it. Why am I incriminating
Yeah,
myself?
it's a close enough sort of thing that
Mm.
that's open to.
Untidy.
I mean, it's not me, but why would
clothes.
I?
Incomplete corpse,
Oh,
Unemployed.
and they were
Crazy.
unemployed.
What a
So it
loser.
can't be worse.
Frickin' loser.
Oh my god.
It can't be.
Alright, guys,
worse.
we don't have to investigate this
I mean,
anymore.
I thought it was already lame of them that they died, but man.
Alright, somebody clip what Riff really thinks about murder victims here. Especially unemployed murder victims.
Okay, so it could be blender then, because if they like got their hands stuck in a blender or something and then
Ooh,
died to blood that's
That's technically
yeah, and that
incomplete.
could. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
What else could
And
there
the-
be?
Unemployed
Could also
is
be
throwing me
the
off though.
could also be the dagger and they like lost a finger or something, but that's not really
Yeah.
enough to die
Ah,
from.
Fingernails, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or coffee's the only thing that I could think of that would be like kitchen related, or
Yeah.
food ingredients even, right? Because it's just, yeah.
Scissors and soft drink maybe, like again with the cutting off a limb, or razor
Oh,
blade
Which
even.
one's me?
Razor blade.
Yeah.
Razor blade's probably more likely.
Hmm. Oh man.
More likely than scissors, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
daggers seem more likely than that to me.
Oh,
I'm kind of leaning towards like blender and ring though.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
good. That's so good. But untidy. Oh, the clothes were untidy.
yeah, the clothes
Yeah.
would definitely be untied. Like if you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm,
That'd stuff be everywhere.
yeah, but is that referring to them as a whole, like their body or their clothing? Although if
think-
they're unemployed,
Would-
maybe they're just
Well,
lazy.
So the untidy refers to the clothes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't
What's
think this
like-
is it, but it's hilarious. Work and soft drink because he's unemployed.
Submitting his resume.
If I can't figure it out by the third round, I might actually go with that.
Yeah.
If I see nothing else.
Yeah. Unemployed. Like what would signify that they're unemployed? Like
Yeah.
I mean,
What part
like
of
that's why the
Somebody with work.
like
I,
with
that's
ring-
what I
ring
want
and
to know.
blender.
And okay, and it can't be exam paper because they're not a student.
'Cause I
Yeah.
guess like
I mean, worker would just make more sense than unemployed for work.
Yeah.
So
I guess
I
like
just think
maybe
it's
maybe
funny.
this one's just irrelevant if I'm being honest. Like I don't know if I would like for some of these connections, like it seems like it doesn't matter whether if it's like unemployed or if they're working. It really just kind of tells us where they could have been at the point of the accident, but we kind of know it's a kitchen unless it's like a work kitchen, but like they're no.
But they're unemployed.
Okay, here's a question. This is so we know it's in the kitchen. We know. Well, never mind. Are
With
we
the
gonna do
candlestick.
like presentation?
Yeah, we should do the round.
yeah, I guess that starts with Bree.
Oh, hello. So based on the scene set up by the forensic scientist, like what I am envisioning is like a house kitchen between lovers, like a married couple perchance. One of them is unemployed, as we see. It in order for it to have an incomplete corpse, like I said, the blender, like their hand or like a body part getting stuck in the blender, is supported by the incomplete corpse and loss of blood. The other options would be, as I said, razor blade or scissors, with the soft drink to signify kitchen, or the dagger to be a knife, and then food ingredients or coffee to be the kitchen. I don't see anything in my area that does signify loss of body parts or even kitchen, but you guys can decide for yourselves, I suppose.
All right, Kakaros.
So, I don't see anything on Bree that says kitchen, but I do see a sniper. In theory, a sniper wound could leave a victim's body partially incomplete and also like ultimately have the cause of death be bleeding. I think that might be kind of a stretch, because I feel like the way that I'm thinking that it would leave incomplete is also more likely to be more instant than that being the reason. And jewelry does fit with the relationship, but that's not necessarily much else. Honestly, blender and ring is still the strongest combination on the table, from what I can tell, as far as kitchen and the relationship. But I don't really know. Like, there's a lot of this stuff. Exam paper. Well, no, because we'd say occupation student. Is occupation student on the thing? Yeah. Okay. So never mind. Yeah, it would be student if it was the exam paper. I think razor blade and soft drink are also possibly pretty strong, just because. But I think the problem is, like, I'm just trying to imagine something being to the point where you'd call a corpse incomplete with a razor blade. That seems like it would be a really. I'm just gonna stop talking.
All right. Arithmetic.
Yeah, so pretty much agree with the ring and blender, although I'm not too sure how that wouldn't fall under like an accident. It's hard to make it feel like murder in that case, but yeah, it's very strong for me. And then with what Bree said, yeah, the dagger and just the other food related items that could be found in a kitchen. I'm trying to look at what other people have and just find like what would theoretically cause someone's body to be incomplete, to put it the best way possible. And I'm seeing, dagger, and then there's kitchen related stuff here. With Bree, yeah, I don't see any kitchen related stuff at all. Voice crack, wow, that was terrible. And I think if it were sniper, like, okay, like the location would be kind of irrelevant, I guess, but I did see that there's a balcony option. So I think if it were a sniper, it would have fell under balcony. That's about all I have.
Okay. For me, so I agree with you guys. I think Bree is unlikely. If it is Bree, a sniper is the one that makes the most sense. But like you said, balcony makes more sense than kitchen. Although, like, of the other choices, kitchen, like if balcony was not an option, I think kitchen would work just fine. Because, like, think of someone washing the dishes in the kitchen window across the street, sniper setup. Maybe I think about this too much. I'm gonna stop before I incriminate myself. Kairos, I think dagger is stronger than I think you guys are saying. And food ingredients is also pretty strong.
I think
for a
the
kitchen,
ring,
right?
It's like lovers. It's so obviously ring. There's nothing else on the table that really.
We can try to build an exact narrative, but like dagger covers loss of blood. Food ingredients covers the kitchen. I mean, untidy. If you have ever seen somebody cut up with a dagger, lovers is like, I can definitely see why you guys are going ring there. I don't really see anything strong out here for lovers other than maybe if it were like dagger bracelet, because dagger can also be related to the kitchen. So I'm kind of high on dagger bracelet or dagger food right now. And then as far as Riff goes, like yeah, soft drink, razor blade, maybe soft drink, scissors, because like even though the symbol here shows like this kind of like surgery type or first aid kit type scissors, it's just scissors, right? It doesn't have to be that. So P-Tony could be imagining like more heavy duty industrial, like tin shears or something like that. Yeah. I mean, my money is still on soft drink work because I'm unemployed, but you know, that's me. All right, P-Toners.
P-Toby.
I'd also just like to say bracelet could also play in for the lovers theory.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that your own?
Because
No,
P-Tony
that's
may...
Kakairos'. She
'cause
has
it may
jewelry in
be-
general.
It may be Kakairos, but
Oh.
Yeah,
we may
dagger
be...
bracelet.
Oh.
we may
maybe he
be
just-
getting
Maybe he
red
just chose
herringed with focusing on the
kitchen.
food and kitchen when
Right.
it's
Maybe he
actually
just chose
bracelet.
kitchen to get us thinking about Kakairos
Yeah.
because of
Well.
coffee and food ingredients.
It's
But it
possible.
can't be. But it can't be
I
the
doubt
bracelet
it, but
and the
it's
coffee
possible.
and food. It would have to be.
It would have to be like specifically, you know,
Be
one
like
of the
bracelet
three.
and dagger.
but
But like,
these
I don't see how
two-
that would.
and the
You know,
pot
if it was
to an
bracelet and
extent.
dagger.
But we
how
also
would
only
it-
have three choices, so like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
each of
know,
us could spend a badge on those three
victim's expression was in pain.
if we have nothing else that works. In pain. Well,
Okay.
Well,
I
that
mean, that-
doesn't
Well,
that kind of doesn't help much.
doesn't
'cause
help us.
Getting cut
No.
to
I
pieces.
I mean, marriage can
getting
cause a lot of
blended.
pain.
Yeah.
So we already know this.
Doesn't really
pain.
help much.
okay, this round, let's all be villagers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Blender.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Someone was saying blender in a village.
Do you think if
we
a villager
don't really have
like?
much else to go on.
Do you think if a villager spoke, they would speak like Yoda? Like, hand in blender must
Aw.
be.
So victim's expression in pain.
Strong. The
Well, we know it wasn't poison.
Okay. I
Maybe
still think-
P-Tony just really misread the cause of death card.
So we can still guess one more time after the next piece of evidence is unveiled,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, there's another round
I'd-
of us presenting theories, and then
Yeah. I'd say
another
wait
piece
for
of
the
evidence.
next hint and then
so.
let her rip.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All right, I guess we start the discussion. Bree?
Well, I really don't have a whole lot to add aside from
Painful.
they're in pain. Getting a part of your body cut off with a knife is pretty painful. Getting your body cut up with a razor blade or scissors, pretty painful. Blended, pretty painful. Getting shot by a sniper, that's pretty painful.
Actually, of those, like I'd choose the sniper.
Really? Okay.
That would be the
Yeah.
easy way
Bullet
out.
wounds
Feel
quick, kill
strongest-
faster.
Actually, that's
I
a
feel
good point
strongest
though.
with
That's
that.
made. Because I
Okay.
think blank victim's expression.
It is. Sorry, it is Kakairos' turn.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
Assuming
yeah.
Bree's done.
We're
Yeah,
done.
You can-
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, Riff, you can present when you get your turn.
Right.
So go ahead, Kakairos.
Yeah, so victim's expression. So yeah, here's the thing. Honestly, I think blender ring is probably still the best combination on the table. I think the issue is like I think it's funny to imagine someone working themselves to death, like so they're actually like in pain. Like it's kind of a funny bit at this point. However, it's hard for me to see how that would leave them incomplete. Or how that would leave their body, like, incomplete.
working.
Yeah, but like
They're so
I'm sorry,
the
they're-
body, but the actual corpse is incomplete. That's the
I
problem.
know
Yeah.
that there shouldn't be any
So-
discussion at this point.
So the thing that needs the corpse incomplete. Really, it at minimum has to be one of the items that can cut. or otherwise all the things that you do that are done to corpses in these kinds of stories. I am going to pass to pass to yeah.
All right, Riff, go ahead.
Okay. The strongest that I'm seeing now, since honestly, Ring and Blender for Feeble Blobber, and then also Bracelet and Dagger. Although I think both of them are very much in the same vein of just like visceral could, leave a body eviscerated, right? And then also the lover part is like, the lover part I think is the hugest hint. And then I think the kitchen is also the second hugest. Yeah, that's all I have, honestly.
All right. So I'm going to present my actual theory, then I will present my pet theory and why my pet theory is objectively correct. All right. So my actual theory is Dagger Bracelet, as we've sort of said. Like it just fits with everything here. I could also see an argument for Dagger Coffee, because like lovers, like think of like a coffee date, right? Plus coffee ties in with kitchen.
I don't think
So
that's
I
the
think
story
Dagger
that they
Coffee
would've
actually
told.
I'm a little
I don't
higher on
think
than
that's-
Dagger Bracelet. Then for
They
my
wouldn't
pet
have said
theory, which is
lovers.
actually not my actual
Maybe.
theory, but it actually is, work soft drink still. You see, because the victim was so much in pain by having to work that he became unemployed, and then by becoming unemployed, his life was incomplete, and he couldn't find a lover in his kitchen while he lost the rest of his blood. How he lost that, I don't know, but he did. That's it.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Oh.
Time of death. Oh, wait, that's the old one, isn't it? Oh.
That's a new
No.
one.
Doesn't
We've
really
found that
know.
one like 3 times tonight,
This
Oh,
could
though.
tell
this
us
one is not
everything.
super helpful
Oh, never
to
mind.
us.
It could be. It could be.
I mean, it's true, like, because like if it's in the night or evening, that kind of rules out coffee. Because some people do drink coffee that late, but most people
Ah.
drink it in the morning.
But you
No,
see,
I
if
don't-
it
I
is
don't
our
know.
unemployed soft drink worker,
This is true.
It's true. He might be drinking coffee.
This is literally
anytime.
just me.
It's the evening.
all right, I'm gonna spend my badge to Jakub. I think it's Riff with the soft drink and work.
Oh, hold on. The things are acting weird. The answer is no. Thank
Dang
you.
it!
Oh my gosh, it's actually
Okay.
evening.
All
Wait.
right, it
Good
was
job,
worth the
Ben.
shot.
I would like to spend a badge. I would like to spend it on a nice ring and a blender for Feeble Blobber.
Ooh.
The answer is yes. You did it.
Man, you
Well
guys were
done.
on Ring and Blender
Yeah,
immediately. I just
The
had no
whole
good option.
time.
I had no good
This
option.
had to be certain.
Yeah.
Ring I could pawn off potentially on like a bracelet or jewelry. So I was like, okay, ring maybe, but then it's like for my method, it's like Blender, sculpture, match, lighter. Like none of those are related enough. Blender, I was at least
Yeah.
okay. I can pawn it off on razor blade, scissors. I can pawn it off on
Mhm.
dagger.
Every-
Kitchen's just what sunk me.
Kitchen and lovers were the first 2 clues I put
Yeah,
down.
those two
and those
sunk me.
really helped a lot.
It,
That was strong.
I think my biggest misplay. Who was it that mentioned that accident might have made more sense than loss of blood? And there might be something there. I think
Yeah.
accident would push us further to
Yeah.
blender than anything
Time
else
of
would.
Yeah.
death also really helped you out.
Yeah, that was
'cause by
actually
being
huge.
able
Yes.
to, like, by not choosing dawn or morning, I wasn't able to make the case then of like coffee, because my backup was to try to get them to guess like coffee dagger and like bracelet dagger.
oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think at least 2 of us probably would have guessed Blender
I think at least one. Either
Yeah.
I think you would have ended up guessing that, Kakairos. Like even if I
Yeah.
had convinced Bree and Riff for the
Yeah.
three of us to go
Yeah,
in
I-
on like
that was
Dagger
kind-
and these
Mhm.
three, like
Yeah, that
you
was
would have
kinda-
gone for these two.
Well, yeah,
I
'cause
was
already
leaning
know.
towards Blender Ring the whole time, but I was trying to like be open minded about other possibilities.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just
Oh,
got short
also-
shrift here.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Also, well done. I was originally going to get rid of the unemployed thing, because I didn't feel like it helped a lot. But
didn't-
Bree,
don't
you
see how it
mentioned the
connected
idea of
anything.
like a stay-at-home spouse.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that is exactly why I picked that. It felt like far-fetched, but since you mentioned it, I thought, I'll
Yeah.
leave it there.
I mean, I think of those choices, like you have to choose one. It makes the most sense.
Mhm.
I'm just glad I was able to present the worker soft drink line there because that was
Yeah,
fun.
that
Nobody
was,
bought
Good.
it, but it was hilarious.
It was almost. I had to check my notes to make sure that it wasn't that. That was very convincing.
I bought it.
Oh,
Yeah.
With my
man.
badge.
Yeah,
The
but I can definitely
this-
see why the community recommends 6 to 8 players for this because with only 4 sets of player cards out, it's so much more difficult for the murderer to hide.
There, something we could have done to help a little bit if we deal out an extra clue and mean of murder to everybody, then that just multiplies the number of
Yeah, that is true.
possibilities to consider. So that's a recommendation they give. To
I will say this particular game felt like an exercise in like how much unpleasant imagery this game can put in my brain at once. Because like we kept talking about mangling corpses with very small tools, and I was just like, "Come on, can we please?"
How creative can we make this murder?
Like,
Yeah.
Oops. But yeah, thank you all for playing. And
Yeah.
thank you,
This was fun.
Kakairos, for sacrificing part of your sanity for us.
oh no,
Yeah. This was fun. Thank you, everybody.
Would
Oh, they
play
have a
again.
And
timer
it
for
doesn't
that.
really matter.
yeah,
I-
I would play this game with you guys again. Like no joke.
Oh no!
No.
Well, I was gonna point something out on the table, but I guess it's too late.
I mean,
I
I,
feel
can
like-
do this.
I feel like it would be stronger instead of having us all place our cards directly in front of our player seats. If they had like a designated place just up here, all in a row, because
Yeah,
it would
we
be
all
easier.
kind of need
Well,
to go through.
There is one way to deal with that. Like when you're the murderer, right click anywhere on the board and you'll bring up a menu. It says like camera mode, load camera, save camera. The fourth option, picture in picture, click that. You'll have like a little box that pops up. You can, resize it by dragging the corners. So you can go above where your own hand is, and then you can go into that box and hit the lock button. So then when you move, it'll stay with the camera above where your hand is. So that way, when you're the murderer, you can go around and check everyone else's hands, and like cross-reference with your own to try to figure out which ones does my hand line up with the most,
That is handy.
or which in my
Um,
hand lines up with the most in my opponent's hands.
But I would like more. I mean, like because I think everybody has to kind of go around the whole table, and oftentimes you have to go around the table multiple times. It would be easier if
Yeah.
all of the players' cards were just in a row.
Yeah, I mean, the time that it
I-
matters the most is when the murderer is choosing their things, and they only have to keep going back and forth to reference their own, right? Because the murderer wants to find
True.
a patsy or two to try to frame, and then otherwise they don't care. So like they can go around and try to like find the commonalities between their hand and each specific player's hands in turn. That way, like, yeah, they have to go around the table once, maybe twice if they want to do a double check, but this way they don't have to like bounce between their hand and the opponent's.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did-
Anyways.
All right.
Draw
This
a
was a fun
draw
game.
in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
GG's.
Amazing.
Chat, was it fun to watch? I also care about that, of course. It was definitely fun to play. Enjoyed playing it quite a bit. We
Cat,
were
say it was not as fun to watch as Fury of Dracula, so I can get Pitone to play that next time.
Oh, disconnected
we
from
we
server.
were up to at one point we were holding pretty strong around like 20 viewers, and then a lot of people went to sleep and we're closer to 10. But 20 viewers for a Wednesday night feels pretty good to me. So that's a good. I enjoyed watching it. That's huge. Thank you, Zuri. Riff, how did your chat like it? I don't have your chat pulled up.
They loved it.
Good.
Scruffy was talking. I didn't have too much chat, but I don't really check
Sure.
the numbers in the middle of stream all that much.
Yeah, that makes sense. sometimes that can not be the move, but yeah, sweet. Great. That's good. I'll call this a success and would love to
Thank
do
you,
this again. in the
Tony.
future. Thank you, Feeble,
Yep.
for
Yo.
convincing us that board games are not always terrible.
Yeah.
Your work. Yeah. Wow. Who knew?
I might try board more often.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
ever want recommendations, feel free to hit me up.
It's
Have
true.
a good night, chat. I'm probably gonna pop into chat as a chatter, but I'm gonna say bye to the one person who's watching stream, who was probably me. Bye.
Yo.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for
Bye.
playing, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya. Thanks, B Tony.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Let's go and find someone to raid. Whoa, P Tony's online. Let's do. Okay, we have Nanners. Wait, not Nanners. Saren, dude, Saren's on every time. I will every time. I promise. I made a pact. Not that he knows, but. All right, thank you guys so much for making it. We're just gonna go ahead and raid in, and then I have other things that I still need to complete for my night. So, in terms of announcements, this Friday I will be on Game of Favorites. That was the whole point of this stream, was to just kind of understand everyone who will be participating and just sort of, yeah, just have a good time, learn about them, and whatnot. So, Game of Favorites will be P Tony's 360th episode, and it is on Pi Day, which is quite insane. So I'm really excited for this. I'm just really excited for this one. With that, I've got nothing else. So I will see you all on Friday. Peace.